Um, so yeah, my schedule's looking like it should be about 11 p.m. to 7, uh, or 7 to 11 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays, and there'll be some additional streams here and there. If I feel like hopping on with someone or wanting to stream something. And I think we have a fun live stream coming up in the future. I'd like to play Super Mario Sunshine during the summer because it feels like a summer game and it feels like the right time to do it. And I think we'll do a drinking challenge for that one. But we'll wait on that for a while and see how this goes. This stream is basically intended to be kind of like an icebreaker for me to sort of see if I like streaming, see if this is something that I want to continue to do, and see if it's even possible for myself. I've been watching YouTube and Twitch well, mainly YouTube for, almost 2 decades and maybe 1.5 decades. And I've always wanted to go on the other side of content creation, so this is kind of my attempt at that, and I'm interested to see how this will go, and if you guys actually enjoy it or what happens from it. I'm hoping that with time it'd be nice to build a community and chat with y'all as time goes on, but I know for the time being it's just going to be me talking into a mic, and that's okay, you know? Um, I have a video editing background, so part of this is kind of like a Trojan horse for me to make enough content for me to actually edit into a video that will go on the main YouTube channel later. So we shall see how that goes. And this should be my first YouTube video, but we'll see. We'll see how that all plays out. Yeah, but I'm super excited to be here and finally start Twitch streaming for y'all. It's always been kind of like a dream of mine to start Twitch streaming, so, well, producing content, and I think this is one of those, like, first steps for me. Probably. So, without further ado, I think I've yapped long enough. What are we doing today? And specifically, what is the King D challenge, alright? It's not what you might think, okay? Um, Today we are playing the one and only Kirby Air Ride. That's right, folks. One of my top 10 favorite games of all time. Uh, it's truly, in my opinion, okay, masterpiece might be a bit of a strong word, but it's a great game. And, just to prove that it's actually there, this was the original copy that I got in, oh my god, I don't even know the time, but it must have been like mid 2000s or so. Originally got from a Blockbuster, actually. I remember the first time that I came into contact with Kirby Air Ride. My older brother actually rented Kirby Air Ride from Blockbuster, and we tried it for like a weekend and had an absolute blast of a time. The light behind your head makes you look like an angel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's because I am. And hello. Um, Not to call you out, Richard, but Majestic Noodles is Richard, and this might be the first time that he's seeing my face outside of stalking me on the internet. Fucking weirdo. But um, yeah, good to see you here, and yeah, um, God, I lost my entire train of thought. So yeah, we're playing Kirby Air Ride today. Yeah, back to the history. First time I played it was with my brother back in the mid 2000s. Um, we played it for about a weekend and kind of stopped playing it after that for a little bit, but I was hooked. I think both of us were hooked. We were really sad to give it back to Blockbuster at the time when the time came, so we bought it. We bought it outright. We saw that it was available, bought it, and I played the shit out of it for hours and hours and hours. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was a perfect time, or a perfect game to play for my first stream, because I love it. I can play this game for hours, even though it's very repetitive. It's got just enough of replayability and sort of randomness that I can play for hours. So, that is why we are playing it today, as I plug my controller in. And specifically, we're doing a challenge. And the King D challenge, as I put it, is one very simple thing. And that is to defeat King DDD. That's it. That's all it is. In city trial mode, essentially at the end of every city trial that you play, there's sort of a stadium event that happens. And it's normally chosen between a couple random events. But one of those events is fighting with 4 players, King DDD, in sort of an arena. And for whatever reason, as a kid, I could never defeat King DDD. It was so difficult. In my memory, I believe that when I was older, I think I killed King DDD like twice. And I think once or twice. But it's so vague in my memory that it almost feels like it didn't happen. So that is our goal today, is just to kill King DDD. I think it's a lot harder than it looks. For whatever reason, it's very easy to get wiped by King DDD just by getting hit by him like once or twice. And since I'm playing by myself, if I die, that's it. The whole thing's over. You have to restart and go through the stage again. So, does DDD stand for anything? That's a very good point. I have actually never considered that. Let's see if it does stand for anything. Or if it does, yeah, let's see if it means anything. Does King DDD stand for anything? Well, let's see. It's not. And the thing is, King DDD is actually spelled King Deedede. So I think it's just a title, which is pretty interesting. I don't know how they came up with that. I'm sure there's probably some lore, maybe, as to why it is what it is, but you know, Kirby is a ambiguous figure. You know, if I'm misgendering it, I had this talk with Richard a little bit ago. If Kirby is a boy or a girl, let's Google it actually. Because Kirby could be anything, and that is completely fine, but I have no idea, actually. I think it was confirmed that he was a guy. Is Kirby a boy or a girl? English or Cape constantly. I guess it seems like Kirby is considered a boy, I think. So for the time being, unless anyone corrects me, Kirby is a boy. It's not that it matters too much, but yeah. So, and just for today, I also wore my, my Kirby t-shirt. I'm going to also turn my fan on because it is really hot, and hopefully the fan is not too loud into the mic. If it is, just let me know. Yes, it's Kerbo. It's Kerbo. In fact, it's Kerbo time. Yes, indeed. Now, without further ado, let's transition over to our main scene. Yes. Chat does appear on screen, so feel free to say stuff, but be within reason, please. This is a first-time stream. I will do my best as it stands. Alright, let's boot the game up. It might be a little bit loud. This game is very loud, so let's boot her up. Okay. Let's find the game. There it is. Oops. Did I just go live on Discord? I hope not. Let's hope that didn't happen. Okay. Open Kirby Air Ride. I think all systems are go. Everything should be recording. Hopefully everything goes well. Alright. Let me know if it's a little too loud. I tried to turn it down enough so that it's palatable, but we'll see what happens. Alright. Let's go. Oh my god, this just brings a smile to my face. God damn! They don't make them like this anymore. They do not make them like this anymore. Alright. Now, before we get going, just in case anybody's too shy, I'm just going to quickly check the audio, because, again... Oh, the game audio is off or low. Okay. Let's just double check to make sure everything's safe. Because, yeah, this game is so loud. Like, it is blasting in my headphones. But when it comes through the capture, I turned it down a lot. So let's just double check here. Oh... You know, it's funny. I had a feeling this would happen because I tested this. Oops. We don't want the game to go through its thing again. Actually, no, we will. Hold up. Yeah, so I tested this earlier, and it's interesting. Everything was working, audio was working, but again, due to the nature of this software, it, for whatever reason, just doesn't like OBS very much, so it tends to kind of bug out here and there and be a little bit finicky, so bear with me with the scuff technical difficulties, but hey, you know, we're trying to make it work. Okay. Okay. Everything should be good to go now. Now, we're just going to click into the game, and if anything happens, I am going to get mad. Let's see. Alright, we're good to go. Awesome. Okay. If any other audio or issues, glitches happens, just feel free to let me know in chat, and I will do my best to abide. Yeah. Okay. The audio is so loud on my end, and I think I can fix it, but I'm kind of lazy, and, you know, we're just gonna take it. Alright. So... we are doing, and I turned it down specifically because it's just going to be the same audio over and over again, so yeah. We are doing City Trial Mode, okay? City Trial Mode is probably the best game mode in this entire game. If anyone tells you otherwise, they're lying. And this is what we're going to do, alright? We're going to keep the game to, or each individual game to about 5 minutes. I think the max you can do is 7, and we're going to do a bit of trial and error. You know, we're going to stick at 5 minutes for now, you know, normal game mode, just everything at its base stats, and we'll tweak things as time goes on to see if it adds any edge to, or any edge to fighting King DDD. But yeah, these are the different modes that you can do, and we're going to be doing specifically versus King DDD every single time. We're gonna keep events on too, because that's just good fun. You know, everybody loves events. Yeah, let's get to it. Alright. And we're just gonna do, you know, normal pink Kirby. We'll switch the colors as time goes on. And for the difficulty level, we're gonna do something interesting. We're gonna do a little bit of some testing here. We're going to basically put them all at 1, and we're gonna slowly increase the difficulty with every failed run to see if there is any difference. Because I genuinely do not know if the CPU level difficulty affects the actual stadium fight at the end. Like, if they're worse at lower level or better at higher level, I don't know. You know, back in the day, it didn't really feel like it made much difference, but we're gonna give it a shot. Alright. And we're in. Man, I'm so excited to be playing this game today. Yeah. So, for those who don't know, City Trial Mode basically consists of you playing on, like, a little map. Oh, can I get him? No, I can't get him. Playing on this, like, city map, you can see at the bottom corner of the screen. It's not, like, super big, but, yeah, hold up. I'm gonna grab this. This is a really good, ship. Anyways, but yeah, so we'll get into the different ships and some of that stuff later, but yeah, you play on this, like, city map, you go around breaking open boxes, collecting items, and trying to boost the stats of your ship towards, the end of the countdown at the top corner of the screen, or the top of the screen. And one that depletes fully, everybody gets thrown into a stadium event, be it racing, fighting each other, drag races, and the one that we're only doing today, fighting King DDD. Because it's the one event that I can consistently fail. All the time. It's because, you know, I can't really place down specifically, but I think the main reason why I fail it is because it's timed. You have a limited time to kill King DDD. And you also pretty much get one-tapped if he hits you. Like, you're kind of screwed if he hits you at least once. But that's why the stats exist, right? That these items that we're busting out of boxes basically increase your stats from, like, speed, health, defense, offense, and typically, since you don't really know what the end, like, the stadium is in, like, a normal match, you're just trying to collect as much as you can to make your ship as good as possible. Oh boy, and now, okay, perfect timing. So I'll explain the boxes here. Oh shit! That's the best item that you can get in the game. Gives a bonus to all your stats, if that wasn't clear. So yeah, I'll explain. There's like 3 different boxes that you can get too. There's the blue, green, and red boxes. Oh baby. The blue boxes tend to have items in it. The red boxes, or green boxes, tend to have, like, you know, like, what I would call, like, combat items. Like, things that give you, like, an ability to, like, fight for a little bit. You saw just a minute ago I got sort of the electricity power. And the red boxes basically give you anything from, like, the bomb ability to like, the spike balls, and the best thing that you can get from them is legendary pieces. And right now, I have 2 legendary pieces. Oh, event. Let's see. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is what I imagine it's like to drive under the influence. Don't drive drunk, kids, but I imagine this is what it feels like. Oh boy. But yeah, sorry. As I was saying, the red boxes have a chance to drop a legendary piece. And what's interesting is that the red boxes, depending on what area of the map they're in, actually are guaranteed to have a legendary piece or not. Where is this one red box? Where is that box? Do you guys see that? That must be underground. No! Time's limited. Do we have enough time to get a legendary? Bruh. I've been playing this game for so long, I normally know where the legendary pieces tend to be. Or can be. But I think we're screwed. Oh god. Yeah, there's no shot. Damn. So yeah. Oh! Last box, do we have time? Nope. Rip. Okay. Oh. God damn it. So yeah. Just to finish off what I was saying about the red boxes. In some locations, they're guaranteed to have legendary pieces. And the legendary ships, there's 2 possible variations that you can get that I'll show off hopefully today. And they're really good. They have insane stats for different things. They're typically pretty all-around good, but they can be pretty detrimental depending on what game you're playing at the end. And specifically, since we're doing King DDD, I have no freaking clue if the legendary ships are actually going to be good in this instance. I don't think they will be, to be honest. There is one that has a very high offense capability, but it's not that great. Which you'll see later. And by the way, this is the stat screen that plays before every single stadium. It shows the other players' ships, how much they managed to actually get, and right now I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked, chat, because 2 of our players have the starting ship. We are all working together, by the way, for this event. So, let's see what happens. You're going to see why this is difficult. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds to defeat this MF. And he's already killed. He's already killed someone. I'm almost dead. Let's get this, actually. Let's get some health. The problem is you can also hit your allies, which is so annoying because we're working together! It's gonna be pretty embarrassing if I kill him in my first go, isn't it? This is kind of the best I've ever done against him. Bruh, if we kill him now, my whole Twitch stream is ruined. We essentially will finish the challenge in 1 go. We're getting, like, the best item, too. Oh, that's... yeah, never mind. That actually was a really solid run, because the sword ability, in my opinion, is one of the best to kill him. And we got it, like, 3 times. Yeah. So, this is the entire challenge. This is what we're doing today. Is just to win against him. I know. Oh, man. That was actually a really good run. Most of my runs end with me dying, like, pretty fast, but, like, we did so much damage to him that run. Bruh. But, yeah, that's what we're doing today. So, we're gonna increase the bot difficulty to see if that actually makes a difference. And we'll just do it through increments of 1 each time. And let's change our color every time, too. We're gonna go with, white Kirby. Okay. Alright, let's get into another run. So, another thing that's kind of interesting is, like, I don't know what would be the best ship for this. I feel like one with high offense capability or defense. But I think the best items are going to be, honestly, health items. Just to be able to tank, like, at least 1 or 2 of his hits. And then just, like, increase damage as well, but... You know, we'll try the legendary ships, too, if they peek their head out during a match and see how they go. Again, I think the sort of, like, offense ship, I think is not bad, but the problem is its speed. You're gonna see. Its speed is insane. And it's very hard to control in that setting because, you know, King DDD kind of just, like, cruises around the map, but if you're going, like, Mach 5 around him, bruh, let me tell you, it's pretty bad. Oh, let's go check out this guy. Tack stole some items and is hiding somewhere. Oh, that could be a piece, but it's not a guaranteed. Oh, I think he's underground. Where is this little goober? There he is. Come here. Oh, he put me to sleep. God damn it. Actually, I could use that ability probably tonight after drinking this Red Bull. Hashtag not sponsored. Would never get sponsored as well because I'm a freaking degenerate. Alright. So, yeah, we're just gonna leave him be. Sometimes he has a chance to drop that, like, all ability, which is just always nice to have. But, yeah. I'll point out some of the places that have, like, guaranteed legendaries. Specifically... where we just were, so underground. Oh, this is guaranteed. Yeah. Alright. This is the offensive ship. Oh my god. Okay. 2 of 2. We're almost there, chat. I love that I can say chat now. That's, it's cringe normally to say, but I am giving myself the right now that I am Twitch streaming for the first time. Alright. We're checking some of the usual spots. Yeah, if you see that gondola thing over there, up there, if there's a red box up there, it's guaranteed. Oh, let's check this one. Nope. Frickin' bombs, bro. I do not need the bombs, brother. I would like to get a ship. Oh, a box drop down here. This is normally a very high chance of one. Yep, here we go. This is it. You ready? Are you ready? I don't think you are. Look at my health bar. It is off the screen. God. Bruh, every time you get the legendary ship, the big dog feeling that you get is amazing. It pisses everybody off who's playing with you. Everyone gets upset. Because it starts playing this music for everyone. You know, the whole freaking map gets darker. Like, honestly, if Giga Chad was Kirby, or, well, Kirby is a Giga Chad regardless, but if Giga Chad was a feeling, this would be it. So, this is the offensive ship, right? Look how fast this thing goes. It goes very fast. And it just smashes through everything. So, we'll give it a try. We'll give this ship a try. The problem, again, is that I've had this ship many times fighting King DDD, and it is not a guarantee that you're gonna win. And some of the items are fake right now, which is, cringe. Be nice to get some health, actually, so that... Oh, that's a fake item. The other thing is that this ship has to be powered up before you drive it, right? You actually have to sit there and power up your ship. So if you're racing, it's very annoying, because people can sometimes actually... Like, if it's a drag race, they can finish the race before you actually get going, which is so annoying. Oh boy, we did not fill out our health bar, so Yes, this might be a little rough. So I gotta sit here and power this up. Oh wow, the health bar's full. Never mind. We might actually have a chance. Be kind of embarrassing, honestly, if we fail this. Oh my god. Give me this. Out the way, teammates. I got a job to do here. Stop spinning me. Alright, power this up. Wiggle the stick. Wiggle the stick. Let's go. Wiggle the stick. Wiggle the stick. Wiggle the stick. You have to wiggle the stick to power this up, by the way. I'm not masturbating. I promise. We may be killing our teammates, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Power up, power up, power up. I don't even know if powering up is the best thing to do here, but we're doing it. Come on, baby. Our teammates are dead. We have 30 seconds. See, you waste so much time powering up the ship in the beginning. Come on, baby. Look at this MF. Come on! Come on! Come on! Bruh, stop spinning! Bruh, get the bomb. We're gonna Oppenheimer this month. Oh no, I was spinning when I used it! Oh my god, 5 seconds and he's like almost dead. Bruh! Bruh, please! Oh. Holy shit, like, these runs have actually been insane. I've never done this well against him. Believe it or not. I know. I know. You know, the other factor is that you just get cucked by the items. You know, if you don't get enough offensive items, all you can really do is, like, spin your ship to attack him. Which is pretty hard to do, considering he's slippery as fuck. And, like, spinning just feels a little inconsistent because I'm bad. But yeah. Son of a bitch. Alright, Brown Kirby, let's go. Alright. Back at it again. So, one thing if you didn't know as well, in order to see all the ships on the map, you have to jump off your ship, and you can see the different symbols. Now, I know every single ship in this game. Oh, Jesus. He just learned the nuclear launch codes, and he straight up used it. I know all the ships in the game, so I know what ships to go for the most part, and this is a pretty decent one. Very good for flying. And I think it's now's a good time for me to mention one of my childhood memories of this game. So, when me and my brother first played this game, we did not know how to get off our ship. We did not pay attention to the instructions at all. And what we used to do in order to get rid of our ship is we would go over here where these dragons are and basically just get killed by them so that our ship would blow up. Because when you lose all your health, your ship blows up and you have to go find a new one if you're still in city trial. And yeah, that's basically what we did. So the first like bit of the game was just a rush to get over there and get killed by the dragon. Really good childhood memory, and the moment that we uncovered that we could get off... Son of a bitch! This little motherfucker. No, I want revenge. Oh, okay, he's got a cannon. He's good. You know, he's good, chat. He's good. We can leave him be. He's too busy, practicing his cannon skills. Oh, event. Let's see. Oh, okay. Bruh, it's in such a bad spot. So this event, basically when it happens, spawns a big pillar, and you can break it to get a whole bunch of, normally I think it's just one item? I think? Or is it a bunch of items? Oh, it's a bunch of items. Yeah. Oh, motherfucker, I fell off. No! All those items don't disappear. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Okay. By the way, stopping is just a suggestion in this game. You pretty much just drift constantly. Tokyo drifting, wish they could be this good. Yeah. So. Yeah. So yeah. We also, when we were kids... Oh, yeah, actually, no. I should finish the story. So, we'd go to the dragons, we'd get our ship blown up, we would find something else. But the moment that we discovered that we could get off our ship was hilarious, because I was spamming controls on the controller. And just suddenly, my character jumped off, and my brother just had, like, he basically had a moment of realization where he was like, oh, man. We can just get off our ship rather than getting killed. And what was really funny about this is that I did it, but I didn't know how I did it because I was spamming inputs. And my brother figured it out, and I actually forgot how to do it because I was an idiot and I was very young. And I was like begging him, like, teach me how to do it. I don't know how to do it. And after he did the classic, like, older brother move. Oh! All up. After he did the classic older brother move of basically letting me suffer for a bit, he then taught me. And the rest was history. We started getting off our ship. We also came up with names for basically every one of our ships, or every ship in this game. There are actual names for these ships, but I don't really know any of them, to be honest, and what's the point in looking them up? Who cares? You know, if you want to know if you're a speedrunner, you should probably know the actual names, but I'll mention the names that, or the names of the ships that we used to have for each one. We used to call this one Darkness, I believe, because it's just, you know, all bat, gothic themed, so Darkness it was. Alright, round 2, let's go. Or 3. Alright. You know, the two bottom ships are not bad. We used to call the bottom right one Scooter. Very good ship. Not very good at flying, but pretty good at speed and everything else. And then the bottom left-hand one, I think we called it like Shirley Temple for some reason. Even though we never had Shirley Temples, really. Alright, let's do this. Bruh, my ship is too fast. My ship is way too fast for this. Oh, gesundheit. Come on. See, this is what happens. Like, the allies get caught in the crossfire, and then they just get destroyed. I think we might die from him here. Very low health. Yeah, and I do not like the fire ability. It's pretty bad. Yeah, god damn it. Oh! Bruh. I just want to double check the audio one more time, just to be safe. Make sure I'm not, like, screaming. Yeah, it seems like the audio's pretty good. What is my favorite ship? That's a good question. What's my favorite ship? Oh, purple, let's go. I think my favorite ship would have to be... I think it's called the Dragoon. I think it's the other legendary ship that we will show eventually. You're normally bound to get them at some point. It's honestly just like the prettiest looking ship in my opinion. It's got all the different colors, which is awesome. and it's just so much fun. Like, when you get the flying legendary ship, like, again, I think it's called Dragoon. I'm just gonna call it... Actually, what did we call it? I think we just called it Fly. We actually called a couple ships Fly. But it's just so much fun, because you can just fly as much as you want. Like, you can fly so high that you can actually get to the end, or like the bounds of the map. But yeah. The Rainbow Bird one, yeah. That is probably my favorite ship. I think my second favorite, if we had to do a non-legendary, we're gonna try to bully this guy really quick. Bruh. No, I couldn't bully him enough. My non-favorite legendary ship would probably be, oh damn. I want to call it by the kid name that I thought of, but, it's kind of like the ice-looking one. I don't know what to call it, but it's like one of... Oh, the items are rubbery, great. It's the... kind of the ship that has kind of like... It looks like icy a bit, but it's... I would say it's like the opposite ship to like the Darkness one that I just had. It's like the other best flying ship in the game. And... I don't know, the ships that have the best fly are probably my favorite just because, like, it's so much fun to fly when you have it. Even though you don't typically do it too much in City Trial, but you can do it to show off to your friends who have the crappier ships, that's for sure. If you want to be a jerk. Bruh, we haven't got any ships. You know what? We're gonna do some testing here. We're gonna get this ship. This one, to me... Oh my god! Why did it... My health popped out. So, for whatever reason, me and my brother called this ship the Chatterbox for some reason. Which, I hope is not racist. I don't think it's racist, but... I think it was because we were really, really young, and to us, this ship looked like kind of like a Chinese takeout box, and that was like the closest word that we could associate with that, so I think younger us would have gotten cancelled for that, but yeah. Ice cream. Yeah. Oh man. But I, honestly, this ship is like very slow. But it's one of my favorites. Ooh, okay, all box have the same item. Let us see what item it is as soon as we find a box. Oh, there's... Oh, okay. Bruh. Are they all just... I can't... Can you not shit... Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. Well, there's no point to break open any boxes. For a little bit. Not until the event's done. Cringe. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna use this ship. Because again, we're trying to test what ships will be good for King DDD. And I think that, you know, ships kind of have like varying health when you pick them up. And... this one seemed to have a decent amount of health when I picked it up, so I think this ship is, like, maybe a little bit more defensive, but I don't actually know. It's very slow, it's very bad at flying, so I don't really know what its redeeming quality is, but it's also, to me, one of the most, like, unique-looking ships for some reason. It's just got such a wild design. Like, I don't know what it's going for, or what it's trying to mimic, or if it's just its own thing. Alright, 15 seconds. I think we got a pretty good ship, but this is where the fun of the game comes in. It's RNG based, right? I don't know what items I'm going to get for King DDD. I don't know what ship I'm going to get. I don't know how many items are going to drop on the, you know, the City Trial map, or if we're going to get a legendary, who knows? It is all random. Oh my god. See, this is what I'm talking about. We put the difficulty up right, on the bots, and they're now at, I think, like 4 now, and 2 of them have the starting ship, and we had them on 1 difficulty, and 2 of them had the starting ship. So, I don't know how much difficulty actually plays into it. Alright, here we go. Honestly, I think when we get good RNG, it's gonna be... When we get good RNG, it's gonna be mainly the sword ability, because that just does the most damage. Bruh, okay. Spikes is also not terrible. Problem is, we can't really avoid hitting our allies either. We kind of just have to go for it. They seem to be doing a decent amount of damage, though. So maybe the higher difficulty is better? Oh my god, I hope no one picks up that ability over there. Oh, big damage! Big damage! We're getting this. Oh, dude, fire is terrible. I don't want to take fire. Is that all we got? Oh my god, bro. We'll use tire. Screw it. 8 seconds. Ice is better. Oh, dude. He's so close. No! Mother... God damn it. So... I hope at least I'm explaining to you guys, just by trial and error here, why this is so hard. It could be my gameplay, I could be tilted as fuck, right? But I don't think so. This is so hard. He does so much damage. Your allies get absolutely destroyed when you're trying to lay into them. You can't really avoid killing them. They do damage to you as well. And you just have no time. This is why we're doing this challenge, because I want to do it on stream. Definitively. So, there we go. Level 5 difficulty, green Kirby, next trial. You know, I also don't know if, like, increasing the time as well on each map, so, like, from 5 minutes to the maximum 7 minutes would actually, like, help. You know, more time to collect items, get better ships, but I don't know. I think when we get to the higher difficulties, I'll put it on 7 minutes and see... You know what, actually, next round. We'll put it on 7 minutes and see how it goes. But I think part of my thought process, to put it on to 5 minutes is just, like, get a whole bunch of runs in, just keep going, trial and error, see what works, see what doesn't. But, goddamn. Goddamn. It's difficult. And I'm pretty sure that your stats do carry over to different ships. Oh god, this ship has no health, which we knew picking up, but we can get health. By the good old-fashioned American way of eating a hamburger. Let's go. Because hamburgers obviously give you health, right? Pretty sure that's what they administer in hospitals via IV. Just hamburger grease. Okay. You know what? I'm going to start avoiding speed boosts because they're just... You motherfucker! Oh, he also has my favorite ship! Or my second favorite ship. Here, take a bomb. Oh god. You... These motherfuckers. They don't need health upgrades. I need the health upgrades. I can't even collect this. I'm drifting crazy. I don't know what we called the ship as a kid either. I think we called this one, like, motorcycle or something. I think we called 3 of the ships motorcycle, because, well, 2 of them. Revenge. Oh, this guy wasn't the guy who wronged me. As you can see, we are now playing Silent Hill 2. Glad y'all could be here for this stream. I remember as a kid as well, you're gonna hear a lot of as a kid, you know, when I was a kid, stories from this game, but, I definitely remember being too scared to move when, the smoke, or the fog was up, so I would basically just hide somewhere till it went away. Which I think is pretty cute, but also pretty freaking stupid, because it's fine. You know what? I want to see how much health this ship has. Really quick. You know what? I kind of want to use this ship because I feel like it has more defense, but that could be nothing. It's solely based off of its looks. It feels like it's more defensive because or has higher defense because it's a little bit of a slower ship. Bruh. Oh man. Yeah, so imagine playing this game. Actually, no. Picture this for a moment, okay? Just tune out everything in your mind besides the gameplay volume and me. It's the mid-2000s. You have your GameCube up. Your parents just ordered a pizza. You and your sibling are just sitting there. If you have a sibling. If you don't have a sibling, sucks to be you. You're sitting there with your pizza, your soda of choice. You know, it might be raining a little bit outside too. And there's no worries, there's no texting, there's no social media, there's no AI, there's no, you know, false narratives or scariness of the world. It's just you, your sibling, some pizza, soda, and Kirby Air Ride. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. Oh man, what I would kill to experience this game again, or re-experience this game again. Whew. Alright. I should definitely... I did actually want to put a counter on screen to show how many attempts I did, but surprisingly it's harder than you think. And a lot of outside stream stuff requires either a third-party software or maybe a little bit of coding knowledge, which I am limited on both. I don't really want to get third-party software, and I don't really want to code either, so I'll figure it out. Don't worry. This stream will evolve with time. Let's go. Okay. Not very good RNG. Oh, you motherfucker. Really bad RNG, actually. And tire is very hard to control. Oh my god, fire again. Yo, spikes, let's go. This is a terrible run. Bruh, that was so bad. That was terrible. Bad RNG off the start and getting railed by my teammates. Alright. Higher difficulty. We're also going to put the game to 7 minutes and see how that goes. I feel like making the time shorter would only make it more difficult, so... But more time means more time in between tries, so... It's a bit of a trade-off. Whew! Alright. Also, you know... I hope that everybody's finding the stream relative... Oh my god. I just realized my battery on my headset's about to die, so I gotta swap that out. when I get the chance. But yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying the stream who's here, and, you know, at the very least, I hope that I'm good background content, because I'm okay with that, you know? I do it all the time. I've recently got into just watching Twitch quite a bit, and playing other video games with stream in the background, and it's nice. It's nice to have, like, for some reason, live content as opposed to just YouTube, and, you know, have somebody just playing a game alongside me also playing a game normally. I think we're actually going to be a bit more choosy with our... Oh! Yes! Okay. This is the ship I was talking about earlier. I call this ship Fly, or that's what me and my brother called it, or Ice, because it seemed like it was kind of icy to us for some reason. Great ship. Probably one of the best flying ships in the game besides the legendary one. Case in point, with no upgrades, look at this. No fly upgrades, we're already flying. But I will say that I think the ship's... Oh, it's called the Winged Star? Okay. See, I would have never guessed that, and it never really says what the names of the ships are. Unless... I think if you play, like, the racing mode, or if you play the, like, you know, mode where you're kind of just offline... you can basically play a mode of City Trial where nothing happens, and you can kind of just pick whatever ship you want and test it out and try it out. It might say the name of the ships there? I don't know. I don't know where in this game it says the name of the ships. But if you Google them, they're out there. If we actually manage to kill King DDD this session in a reasonable amount of time, I will actually do a tier list of all the ships. There's a box down here. Oh, guaranteed legendary. What do we got? The offensive ship again. You know, I think we're gonna go for the legendaries every chance we get, just because they have a high amount of health. And I want to say durability, but I don't actually know. This is also a guaranteed piece. Let's go. Let's check this one over here, just in case. Now, you may be asking yourself, can the bots get a legendary ship? And the answer is, I think so. I've seen them get pieces before, but I don't think their AI is smart enough to, like, hunt them down, and they definitely don't go for some of the pieces that are, like, harder to get. Like, the underground piece, or the underground area that we were just in, where we got our first piece. I never see bots down there, like, ever. So I think that in some cases it's impossible for them to get them. But I've never actually seen a bot get a legendary, all three pieces. I've seen them accidentally pick up pieces because I think their AI just says, oh look, a piece. I need to pick it up. But, oh, all stats. This is so incredible. I never get that ability. Like with the, maybe it's like streaming luck. Oh my god, it's hard to hit pieces. But I've never gotten this many all upgrades. It's very rare for me. And they're not common at all. Like, we've seen them, I think, 3 times this stream. That's more than what I've had in, like, the past decade. Normally they're, like, for events or... yeah, typically they're just for events, as far as I've seen. So, the fact that we've, like, just picked them up randomly is pretty insane. Oh, my headset just died. So, I cannot hear anything. The rail stations are on fire. So, yeah, I guess I haven't shown the rail stations, but, you know, let's just go look at them on fire right now. Yeah. This is how I feel about the world right now. Is this event. Can I get a based in the chat? That's fine. Oh, look at this! We got it. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Through the calamity of the map, I survive. I thrive. Also, I just want to point out, look at this bot here. Oh, he died. Look at this bot. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what we get on our team to fight King DDD. Doesn't matter what difficulty, this tends to happen. Where they blow up and they just get stuck. This is very common. And I feel like this is what it's like to do a group project when, you know, when everybody's going hard, trying to get things done, but then you always have that one group member that's just not doing anything. Or is difficult to work with. But, hopefully I've never been like that. Anyways. We got this ship again. We don't want to get too many speed upgrades, because if I have gotten speed upgrades with this ship, and tried to fight King DDD, and it's awful. You basically just speed to one end of the map constantly and never do anything. You know, we might actually have to avoid this ship if we see it, because it does have an incredible offense and defense, but its speed and the fact that it kills a little bit of time, no matter what, is a little bit of a detriment. I'm going to switch my battery so that I can actually hear things again. Give me a second. Okay. Alright. Battery replaced. Volume back. I can hear things again. Let's go. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, dude, sword upgrade. Oh my god. I have to power up, though! See, this is why this ship's a detriment. Here's the thing. Oh. Bruh, no one grabbed that. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm trying to spin to hit this guy right now because... Bruh, sword. Okay. This is it. Game on. Why is the ship stopping so much, bro? This is terrible. You know what another thing that happens is every time they drive by me, they slap my ass. They caress my cheeks. And then I stop moving because you get stunned for a little bit. Bruh. Let's get some health. Oh my god, dude. We're throwing. We're throwing. There's no way. We are throwing! Bruh. God damn it. I think there are little improvements that I can do for that. Red Kirby. Difficulty 7. See, I don't know why, but that ship was, like, kind of pausing a lot more than I normally expect it to. But also, my allies, bro. My allies could not stop slapping my fat ass cheeks. They saw my cheeks on the battlefield and they're like, damn, I gotta get a slice of that cake before I get into see King DDD's ass. fucking ridiculous. Like, I get it. I know I'm caked, but we got a job to do, okay? Our collective job is to slap that fucking D into the ground. And I can't do that if they're gonna slap my cheeks and then I get stunned. It's not possible. But we progress nevertheless, and we continue. Because guess what, chat? One thing that I want you to know is that this challenge is not going to die if I don't complete it today. We're going to go as late as as late as I feel like. So we might go past 11 p.m. Typically my streams are going to be about 7 to 11. But if I'm feeling up for it, we'll just keep going and keep doing runs until we get it. If I decide to end and do our little ship tier list, we'll end on that note. But yeah, we'll see. We might play a little bit later and see what comes of our runs here. I'm gonna turn my fan up. I am on fire. Hopefully that doesn't come through the mic too much. If you guys hear my fan a little bit too much, just let me know. But yeah, we're gonna keep running until we get it. And what I meant to say is that if I don't get it today, we will come back and we will keep doing runs until we get it. May not be the next stream. I think on Wednesday, which is my next scheduled stream, we might play a bit of Warhammer, but I might also start my Super Mario Sunshine run, and specifically the drinking challenge that I want to do for that. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see what I end up wanting to play, because I bought both Warhammer games, Space Marines, and I have not played either of them at all, ever. So it would be a first-time run. And I kind of just want to beat them and delete them, to be honest, but let's see what we got here. Rubbery items, great. Bruh, I need to get a new ship. What am I doing? Okay, let's get the, let's go for the motorcycle one. You motherfucker! You know what, take this. Get Oppenheimer, bitch. Oh god, okay. I didn't hit anybody with that. Bruh! Oh! I think the deeper into the forest, I don't know if this is true, but it feels like the deeper into the forest these red boxes are, the more of a chance it has for a legendary. And I was just proven wrong. Thank you, game. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying before, but yeah, we are going to continue this challenge. What the fuck? See, this is what I'm saying. They opened up a legendary piece, and they didn't take it. There's two! Bruh. That's not good. That's really bad. Cringe. Wow. So, this is a good time to point out that time played on a game doesn't always necessarily translate to skill in the game, as we are very evidently seeing. My childhood means nothing. I think one of them took the legendary piece too. Bruh, they don't even know what to do with it. That's the most infuriating part, is they'll get it, and they'll just continue as normal. See, I have all pieces. I have all the Egyptian god cards, but someone... Well, I have all the Exodia pieces, but somebody took the head, bro. And I don't remember... Oh, it was this guy. Yo, I'm gonna end his career. Give me this. Drop it! Drop it, bit! Bruh! Bruh! Not once, but twice. Oh my god, this guy's humbled me twice. Bruh. Oh my god, I'm getting humbled. Level 7 is no joke, am I right? Fucking hell. I was slapping his cheeks, and he turned around, grabbed my nutsack, and just clenched. Fuck. We have been humbled by that man, and I wish the best for them. I just hope they bring that energy. You know what? Actually, Revenge, where is he? Come here. Come here. You're not gonna do this to me on my own stream. Come here, bitch. Come here. Come here. Oh my god. I lost my ability. He's faster than me, too. Look at that, see? We're gonna slap him around a bit. This son of a bitch. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's just trolling me. Where the fuck did he go? Oh my god, he duked me the fuck out. I am dog shit. Is he still down there? Oh, it was blue. I think blue took the piece. I don't even fucking... Fuck you, yellow. He has a oh, yeah, it was the motorcycle one. By the way, that top right-hand corner ship, the one with, like, the motor on it, we used to call that one, I think, the lawnmower, and it's shit. I think it has a good defense, maybe? But it's really bad. Son of a bitch. Alright, we are not optimized for this at all, but we're just gonna try our best. I'm expecting big things from Yellow. Considered he basically just humiliated me on stream. Oh, fuck off. I kind of need that health, actually. Oh, sword, I don't... Bruh! I can't stop drifting! Oh my god, Yellow almost took it from me, the piece of shit. Yo, I need that health item. No! I don't know why, but I still blame Yellow for that. Yellow caused me to tank that run. Alright, let's put them on 8. You know? You know, I got no comment. I got no comment. No comment. Fuck them. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna get Scooter, because Scooter's really good. I don't know what its defensive abilities are, but it's fast. Even though speed does not help me in the slightest for this event. It's just a good ship, and very easy to control as well. I think we have to be a little bit more worried about our allies as the difficulty goes up, because, like, they slap back. They definitely like to give you a bit of a hard time, I'm realizing. So, higher difficulty might be a detriment, but I'm just hoping. I'm hoping that that translates to them killing King DDD. I really hope they bring the thunder and the pain to King DDD. But all we can do is hope. Bruh, do we even give a shit about the pillar at this point? Oh! I'm taking this. I do like this shit. You know, I kind of feel like Scooter might be a bit better for this particular challenge, but it's fine. Break! Give me your items. Oh, purple meteor. Fuck off! Get out of here! See, they are smarter. I swear to God. They are, like, honing in like a surgeon's knife. Holy shit. They're being tactical? Oh, baby. Okay, we want this legendary. I want to show this off to y'all. But they're so much better. It's kind of insane. Okay, we want this ship. I have very low health, which is not good. Fuck off! Oh my god. They're just disrespecting me now. Okay. Oh my god, dude. It is so hard to control. I might just be bad at the game, but like... Like, look at this. I'm drifting. And I'm holding the stop button. This is so frustrating. Just give me this red ship, bro. Or this red box. And it does have a piece in it. Bruh, it's not even the right ship. I hate when this... Oh, guaranteed legendary piece. Whenever there's a piece in this, like... I don't even know what this is. Like, bunker area? Guaranteed legendary. We... want to get this. I do not want to get the offensive ship, because... whatever, but I do want to get, the, like, multicolored rainbow one. We're just gonna call it the Pride ship. Out of respect. Complete respect. Just for the record. Is it bad to call it that? I don't know if it's bad to call it that. But I'm prideful of it. Okay. Maybe we'll call it Rainbow Ship. I don't want to get canceled. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know if that is cancelable, because it's in good faith. But you never know. I feel like no matter what I do, I'd piss people off. Okay. We need to get this last piece, and it could be anywhere. I'm just checking some of the usual spots. Typically, you know, I feel like in the past, when there was a red box down here, it was almost like guaranteed. Oh, look at that. This is guaranteed. Please don't be the Dragoon. Or not the... We're not taking that. We're not taking that. I do not want that ship. We can guarantee it so no one else gets it, but I am not picking that up. Also, I feel like when there's a red box that's like half in... Oh. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Okay, we're gonna call it the Pride ship now. We got it! Let's go! I know it's not the right month, but who gives a shit? You gotta show pride all the time. Woo! Look at this! Oh, Hydra is the insect ship. Okay. Good to know. Woo! We gotta fly that pride high in the sky for everyone to see. See, that's the thing though. This ship does not normally have that much health, but like, I mean, it's still awesome. Like, its flying is just unparalleled. Look at this. It's so easy to fly. But we should probably focus on getting some last-minute upgrades like that. Try to upgrade as much as we can before the round starts. Again, I still feel like controlling the ships is pretty hard. But we try our best. Oh, why is chat not showing up in the... Chat should be showing up on the screen. That's crazy. I just noticed that it's not. Unless it is, and I'm just not... Oh, I think it disappears after a while. That's right. Just to make sure I'm not huffing copium. Oh, it disappears after a time. Okay, yeah. It's funny. I remember setting that, but I forgot that I did, because we just wanted to be safe, just in case, like, you know, if someone sends a message that's inappropriate or something, it disappears, but we're good. We're good. Alright. Okay. This is... I mean, it's funny. I have the legendary ship, but out of my teammates, they are stacked for stats. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Bruh! Getting cucked again. Oh, that was terrible. Meta Knight selected. Did we just unlock Meta Knight? Hold up, hold up, hold up. I just need to double check this. Oh, we did. What the fuck? I think you have to bust open like 1,000 boxes or something to get him. That's crazy. Okay, cool. I wish you could play Meta Knight in the normal mode, because why not? It's not like there's like an online leaderboard, I think. So, I can't remember if we were at 8 or 9. So, we're gonna do 9. Or 8. And we were on blue Kirby, so we're on yellow Kirby. Alright. Alright. That's pretty cool. Ooh, darkness. I wonder if I could steal it from this guy. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Oh no! I fucked up. I like bumped it towards him. Alright, you know what? Let's use the classic star, you know? Let's use the classic star and see how good it is, because feels like it's just like a slightly better, like a better version of the, oh my god. I'm so bad at actually collecting items. I always drift around them. Yeah, we'll use the classic star and see how good it is. Because one of the other things I want to do is just test out what ships seem to work, and then maybe we can get like some kind of meta going, but a meta knight, maybe? Makes no sense. Boo. You son of a bitch. I think the one thing that the higher difficulty does as well is that the AI seems to be a lot better at collecting items. Like, they lock the fuck in to collect things. And they're pretty good at it. So, I mean, in one way, this is the thing. I don't know if it's better to have them lock the fuck in and collect items and be stacked for the final fight, or if it's actually a detriment to me, right? Because they have better stats, they're going to do more damage to me, they're going to have more health. Which, I find that it's a little bit weird that you're supposed to be working together, and yet you do damage to each other. Like, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because I think when you win... Again, it's only happened to me like once or twice, so I don't remember what it looks like, but... Pretty sure it just says everybody won. So the fact that everybody wins, but yet we lose altogether, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It's just annoying that their better stats might be a detriment to me. But that's why we're here. We're here to test stuff out, and I'm also going to ruin their day because it's fun, even though I can't. I'm not collecting any speed upgrades. You fucker! Oh my god. Dude, they are locked in on collecting items. Holy shit. Is he trying to hit me? What the fuck? I swear to god, they're kind of cracked on, like, the higher difficulties. Although we haven't seen any run into a wall in a while, so that's... could be a good thing or a bad thing. And just so that you know, there is no rhyme or reason to me going around, we'll get a little bit of speed. There's no rhyme or reason to me, like, collecting anything specifically. Or, sorry, going around the map, I guess. It's kind of just, like, wherever I feel like going. If I see a queue that I want to open, I just go for it. So there's not a whole lot of, like, I don't know, forethought into where I'm actually going around the map. Unless I pick up a legendary. Then I start checking some of the spots that are, like, guaranteed to have legendary pieces if a red box shows up. But I think the name of the game now is just to pick a ship, increase its stats as much as I can, and then see where it takes me. Probably. See if I can bully someone. See, look at this. Look at the way they move. They're so insane. They're so hard to keep track of. Like, they become like little crackheads. They're just off their rockers going everywhere. And then when we fight King DDD, it's like we're stuck in like a small area with them just having that zoomy energy. They're honestly, they do turn into pets with zoomies at this point. Okay. I think I also have to re-record the intro again, because it didn't play with the volume. I'll put my clown makeup on. I don't actually have clown makeup, if that was not obvious. Bruh. I should just be opening boxes, honestly. Thank you for the follow. I think follows should be showing up on the screen, but I'm not exactly sure. If you saw your name, just let me know. Alright. Let's just try to collect as much items as we can before the time's out. I feel like that turn ability would be very good because, as you can see, it's already pretty difficult to turn. So getting increased turn maneuverability is always good. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. They're pretty stacked, honestly. More stacked than I am. See, again, the higher difficulties, they lock in. But let's give it a go. Alright. feel like bomb is not a good ability for this at all. Don't think it actually does that much damage, and it just hurts everybody. But then again, they're evil to me. And they would not stop using a bomb either, so... Oh, sword, let's go. Let's go. Bruh, why is King DDD so fucking fast right now? Oh my god. Oh, for fuck's sakes. We might die. We might die. This is not looking good. Bruh, get your fat ass. King DDD's definitely committed war crimes. Prove me wrong. Actually, he has. Didn't he, like, steal everybody's food in, like, one of the games? Or something? Bruh. Oh, he hit me good. He hit me really good. Jesus. Damn, that was a good slap. Alright. We're back to pink again. Let's put them on max difficulty and see how this goes. Alright. Kinda want darkness if I can get it. Bruh, you are not taking this from me a second time. Fuck you, fuck you! Yeah, we're good. And just for extra meanness... Oh, I was gonna plant a bomb by them, but I ended up hitting myself. We're still hitting them. Bruh. Also, I think this ability, as annoying as it sounds, just gives you a bonus to damage, I think, for a little bit. And for the longest time, like, again, there are things that I'm just figuring out about this game now, in 2025. I think originally this game came out in, like, the mid to early 2000s, and I'm still figuring things out about this game. Like, the wiggling of the joystick to power up the electricity ability, I only figured that out last year. Last year. I don't know why that is, but... Again, nothing really ever tells you that, as far as I'm aware, unless I missed something. And that sort of damage boost that I just got with the annoying noise, I just realized that the little, like, red symbol is like a boxing glove. I didn't notice that before. I don't know what it looked like to me. I thought it was just like an angry-looking dude, but... Yeah, that... I don't know if that's my inattention to detail, but who knows. Oh boy. I also thought about having like a timer as well, but again, the extra elements to the stream all require like a third-party piece of software to use or some coding know-how, and I think maybe in later streams I'll try to figure that out if we end up not completing this challenge today. But if I do get the challenge done, then we don't have to do it. So, we'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. We're back to DUI mode. Jesus. I shouldn't say that. Oh my god. I just want to get that turn ability. Please! Just give me the turn! Oh, it disappeared. Let's just fly. You know, we'll fly. It'll slow it down a bit. What was I saying before? I don't remember. But yeah, I don't remember what I was saying before. Whew. Oh yeah, the different stream elements. So yeah, I'll try to get some of that working if I can, because I'd like to, but, you know. I thought for a first-time stream today, it would be better just to give it a shot, you know. Get into... actually have the stream up and running, and just get a feel for it. See if I'm capable for yapping for a couple hours, you know. I mean, it's kind of incredible that... well, we started streaming at 7 and it's almost 9 now? That's crazy. And thank you for joining, some of you, and staying here. Hopefully the number will increase, because, to be honest, one of the main reasons I would like an audience to increase is just it would be nice to talk to people as I'm playing. But, you know, to grow an audience, you have to hopefully be entertaining enough that people will want to sit and watch you for a couple hours. What? Okay. This is an event that I don't know how to deal with, genuinely. I just hurt myself, which is not great. Because you want to try to hit this bird's head, and it's very difficult to do that. And even when I do that, it doesn't feel like it does anything. Plus, I'm also close to dying. Like, look at this. That, like, shooting it with the cannon doesn't do anything. And smacking it in the legs just does damage to you. Again, you're supposed to hit it in the head, so let me see if I can do that. We might die doing this. See? Look at that! What's the point? It just hurts. This bird is nothing but pain. I don't even know what it does. Like, I think if you hit it, it gives you some good items, but... like... look at all the good it did me just now. Well, we didn't actually hit it in the head. It's fine. I'll stop bitching. Oh. That's another thing I will try not to do too much, is I'm an incredible complainer. And bitcher. And I will try not to bitch too much unless I really want to go on a rant. But I will try to save you from that, because I bitch and complain too much. There is too much in this world to bitch and complain about. Oh, I feel bad. That Kirby doesn't even have a ship. Rip Blue Kirby. Now I'm just bullying him. That was so mean. Like, what the fuck was that? How did that not hit him? How did that not hit him either? Also, it feels a little bit suspicious that they tend to go for the same ships. Bruh. Picking up the PNGs. The game. Alright. Oh my god! Look at their stats. They locked the fuck in. Also, I think the motorbike actually might be a good ship for this, because I think it has a decent amount of durability, because it's slow. By the way, the bottom right-hand ship is, like, definitely in the F tier. It never stops. Even when you drift, it just constantly drifts in different directions. It's very hard to control. Alright. Let's lock in. Okay, we're locking in. Bruh, tornado's ass! And the guy just took down, like, all my health. Oh, bruh. Can't escape it. Out of the fucking way, guys. What just killed me? Holy shit. You know, we're kind of getting that tilt where, like, I was so good for the first, like, 2 or 3 tries, and now I'm just getting destroyed. You know what? And that also might be because we put it on the hardest difficulty. I'm realizing now that might be one of the reasons. So, since we just did a run with the highest difficulty, we're going to try to do the opposite. We're going to put it to number 1 and see how it goes. And here's the thing. I don't know if this is, like, the run is still considered legit if we do it on, like, 1 difficulty, but, you know, it is what it is. Our goal is not to prove anything too much. Maybe our goal is actually kind of to prove a little thing. We just want to kill King DDD in any way that we can. So, we'll do the same thing. We'll slowly raise the difficulty and see how it goes again. And I think we might settle, in the end, anywhere from, like, 1 to 5 for difficulty. And we'll see how that goes. I think putting it on 9 difficulty is probably just gonna be... It's just gonna be hard, right? Because our friends... our friends are probably gonna do, like, miserably in the actual fight itself, because their stats are gonna be shit, but at the same time, they're just getting in my way at this moment. They're just stealing items and getting in the way. But that's why this is a challenge, right? It's a challenge because there's a lot of things that are out of my control, and it's not consistent, right? There's like a couple things that we can control, like what ship we choose to go in with. Sorry, my foot. Ugh, my ankle's itchy. Okay. Like, yeah. That's kind of why I love this game so much, is that it's just RNG mostly. And it's even more so RNG if you have the minigames on random, right? Because then you don't even know what you're up against, and like, your ship can be amazing for what you're gonna go into, or it can be absolute garbage. So, you kinda just gotta go for it. Look at this! Another all! That's crazy. I never get those. Yeah, this is one of the other events. The lighthouse goes on and it heals you if you need it. We do not need it, and most of the time the boss don't need it either, but they choose to go in it. I think, you know what? I think they're basically moths. You motherfucker. They see the lamp and they want it, you know? Where's the lamp breather? I would like to invest in 20 stocks of just lamp. I don't know how stocks work. Oh boy. Also, I don't know how we're feeling about the 7 minutes around, but it does feel a little bit better to me. Like, 5 minutes feels a little bit too quick. Although we get into the session faster, or into the fight faster, it just feels like 7 minutes gives us enough time to collect more items, which feels like it helps, but I don't really know. I want to hit somebody with this. Another all! What the fuck? That's crazy. We blew up his ship, whatever he had. Bullying. Lock me up. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think we'll keep it on 7 minutes just because it feels good, but maybe towards the end of the night, if we're still not making any progress, we might speed it up. See, that's the ability... Oh, damn it. I didn't get to show it off. That was the ability with the fist that I just realized is a fist. Yeah. We might shorten the time after this, or like after a while, just to get into the runs faster, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. See how I'm feeling too. I don't know about y'all, but I have tons of energy. Probably from the Red Bull. Rubbery items, great. Another all! Actually, what the fuck? That's insane. Can we see our stats? Oh wow, we can. That's crazy. That is kind of crazy that we got 3 alls in this game. I've never seen that happen, ever. Most of the time, again, I see them in events, and even then, sometimes I don't see them. There's a UFO event that happens where, like, a giant UFO flies over the map. And I might be speaking a bit louder because of the volume. Again, I think it sounds louder on my end than it does for you guys, but... anyways, there's a giant UFO that sometimes spawns, flies over the map, and that normally is guaranteed to have, like, an all in the center of it. But, yeah, I've never gotten 3 alls before. This is definitely a world first for me. This ship is very fast now. Which, again, I don't know if... Motherfucker. Don't know if that'll help me very much. Jesus. Oh man. It's Big Bird McGee. Listen, okay, we're actually gonna try and do this. I can't really fly very well with this ship, but we're gonna try to get up there, and I'm gonna try to hit him in the head. He's on a building. He's right underneath it, chat. Unbelievable. I can't see where he is. Okay. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay, my ship's too fast. Rip. Embarrassing. Okay, this is like a defense mode. Let's see if I can... Yo! What the fuck? I've never... What? That's insane! I've, like, never managed to actually hit his head without taking damage and doing it properly. So I guess it can drop an all. 4 alls! 4 alls! I've never gotten that before. That's crazy. Wow, look at these stats. Chat. Okay. Chat. We gotta lock in. They're on the lowest difficulty. We have amazing stats. We've gotten 4 alls. This might be the run. This might be the run. If I get a bunch of sword abilities, we could do this. Okay. Yeah. Please don't spam in the chat. Thank you very much. That is one of the rules. But okay. Let's give this a shot. Let's give this a shot. We are really fast, though, which is very hard to control for this. Oh god, we're asleep. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Oh my god. Oh, not tire, dude. Tire is so ass. You go way too fast. Okay. This is not going well. We're not getting RNG and items right now. He's not even blinking red yet. Okay, let's try to do the ultra move. Come on, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We didn't even hit him with it. Yeah, this is not the run. Oh! Sword. He smacked me. We got fire at the last second. This is not the run. Run's over. Fire is just so ass to aim. Yeah. Oh, ripping pieces. Damn. Alright. Yeah. Damn, that was my first chatter that was a bot. That's crazy. Okay. I know. Oops. My game just... Okay. Oh god, my controller is messing up now. There we go. City Trot? Oh, I just missed that, whatever that was. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just trying to sort something out really quick. Okay. Okay, good to go. Sorry about that, just had to double check something. Okay. Not a bad run. I think we're gonna level them up to level 2. And I think we'll put them to... I think we'll put it to... We'll cap it out at about like 4 or 5, because I think that's fair. You know, I don't want it to be too easy, but we'll see. I think if the night progresses and we're really struggling, we might put it lower, but we'll see. Oh, crap. My controller is accidentally toggling the PC rather than the game. Okay, we're good. Oh, motorcycle. We're gonna try the motorcycle, because I think that has a good defensive stat. I think. I could be talking out of my ass. We'll give it a shot. Actually, we could check it right now. Oh my god, my controller keeps deciding to click out of the game. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to... This is so weird. Every time I click start, it seems to, like, tab out of the game. So, I don't know why that's happening. It's happened before in the past. And I think it's because it's thinking that I can't really explain it, but it's basically thinking I'm hitting escape rather than actually hitting start. And I think it's just the way that the controller is mapped out. Yeah. Just for a quick point of reference, as I go, if you do post unwanted links like that, you're just going to get instantly banned. you know, that's one of the rules that I have set out below. And I just... Oh, God. Yeah. I mean, that account was literally just a bot, so... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Okay, we're getting some stats. I think we do want to increase the speed a little bit for this, because this ship is very slow. So, you know, although we don't want to be too fast, we also don't want to be too slow, because if we're too slow, we can't grab the abilities before the other players, and we also won't be able to keep up with King DDD. So, you gotta find, like, I feel like you have to find, like, a happy middle. Where you're not too fast, not too slow. Just right. You know, one of the scary things about live streaming, you know, there's a lot of real fears about streaming, you know, online, right? You're putting yourself out there, and me being a streamer here for the first time, there was a lot of trepidation to start streaming, because in today's day and age, with everything that's going on, it feels better just to sort of recline in yourself, or reside in yourself, and not put yourself online very much. Wait, one second. Pause that thought for a second. Somebody is actually below, for once. I don't see that very often. Oh, the UFO! This is the UFO! We gotta get up there. Let me just take his items really quick. Oh my god. We need to go! The UFO's coming! Bruh. Aliens confirmed. This was the UFO I was talking about. See? And look, normally there's an awl in the center of it, like right now. And I saw another awl over there, which is crazy. The scary thing is the more closer you get to the edge, it's harder to hit these. Good. Alright, we got what we needed from that. 2 alls is kind of insane. God, the music's going off. I don't remember the song going on for this long. Okay. But back to my original thought. Or not original thought, but the thought I was trying to mention. Is that there's a lot of trepidation to not stream for me. You know, it was very, very, very hard for me to actually start doing this, because it feels like it's safer in today's day and age to just not be online as much as possible, and to reduce your digital footprint in light of AI and like misinformation. But I think the counter to that is that I feel like there's going to be an increase in people wanting to connect with each other and, you know, reach out to other fellow human beings. And although streaming is an interesting place to do that, I feel like it could have been a positive for me and anybody who chooses to watch my streams and engage with me on a regular basis. And I just wanted to reach out and meet people and, you know, make a community if I can, because I think that would just be really fun and awesome to just have a group of people and talk with them, enjoy life as much as we can, and yeah. So, hence why I decided to put everything together and make a, you know, make a better looking Twitch channel, I guess. And I'll do my best to stick with this schedule. I am a university student, So, I do have that commitment that will pop back up in the fall. Okay, I gotta, before I continue that thought, this is such a weird event because it spawns like a bunch of ships that fly in the air, and like I never know what to do with this. Like I think you can maybe get one if you're not on a ship, but it's so incredibly hard to get one because if you're not on a ship, there's no shot in hell you'll be able to fly up and get one. Just being Kirby. And like, I just want to see it. Like, where is it? I couldn't even see it. But yeah, sorry. I just wanted to... I don't even remember what my thought was. But yeah, I know that I'm here today because I just wanted to try this. And I wanted to come together and play. Also, okay, fuck my rambling train of thought for a second here. Look at my stats. My stats are so good right now. Let's see what we can do with this really quick. Let's lock in. Alright, we got sword right away. Not bad. We got tired. That's cringe. Better me than them. Sword. Let's get sword. Bruh, this always just feels so chaotic. It's so hard. Just... Whoa, what the fuck? I don't know what just happened there. Bruh. Bruh, fire is terrible. Sword. Give me sword. Give me sword. Give it to me. Okay, he is hurting a bit. Bruh, I'm bouncing around too much. My speed is too high. We gotta hit him with something, dude. We gotta be doing some damage. We don't have time to pick and choose. Bruh, we were going too fast. We were going way too fast. God damn it. Oh, it's doing the start thing again. It's probably going to be a problem for a while. Pick up 3,000 items. Cool. Let's put the... You know what? We're just going to put them at 3, and I think we're going to leave it there. Because that's like the default amount. So we're just going to leave it at 3, because... You know, it's fine. Oh my god. I think my controller's going to do this stupid start thing until I reboot it, so we're just going to have to... I'm going to have to live with that. But you're... I think... Oh! Fuck you, this is mine. I think I'm going to stick with this ship. I think if we get some of the good ones, we're just going to stick with them, because... You know... It's really tough, because I don't want to be too fast. Because as we see, we just end up bouncing around, and it's really tough to, like, actually do anything, but if we're too slow, we don't get the items fast enough, because the... our, allies, like, hoover them up. Yeah. So, back to my original point, is what I was saying, is that I wanted to Twitch stream mainly so that I can practice my video editing skills on my main YouTube channel. And I need footage to edit, so streaming just seemed like a good idea to get footage to edit and see what I can do with it. And it's going to take me some time to come into my own and practice doing all that. and hopefully with time, I'll be able to make some content that you guys would really enjoy. Because there's a lot of things I want to do. There's tons of ideas that I have in my head about anything from like D&D to different like anime and like light novels that I'd like to make one day. But I've spent the better part of my adult life and teenage life trying to figure out mediums that I can basically realize my creativity so that others can potentially enjoy it. But it's incredibly difficult because as many artists and content creators will know, the pipeline to create some of this art and to realize some of these ideas takes a very long time and takes a tremendous amount of skill and patience and effort and sometimes even money. But this is kind of like one of my first steps into that. Because I want to do it. So I'm going to. I don't know if Twitch streaming is going to be the end goal or the entire idea, but we'll have to see. I know that it does take some time to be a Twitch streamer. It takes some time for people to kind of pick up and recognize you. Like, you'll oftentimes spend the first couple years of Twitch streaming with like little to no viewers. But I think that if you're Twitch streaming for the fame and the glory, then I think you're gonna have a bad time, because it's not for everyone. I'm not saying it's for me or that I'm better than anyone. I'm doing this to see if I do like it, and if I do want to keep Twitch streaming, and if it is a hobby that I want to have in the background. And my main goal isn't to blow up, but my main goal is to make content that I think people will enjoy and realize my creativity. And I'm hoping that once I get better or begin to produce more content, that people will eventually start to like it, maybe. But I'm also fully prepared if the opposite happens and nothing happens. And these things do take time, though. You know, some people have told me that it can take upwards of 1 to 2 years before people actually notice your YouTube, your Twitch, and it takes consistency as well. You know, you have to stream at the same times over and over and over and over again so that people know that you're actually serious, and that's incredibly difficult to do if you're not full-time, right? Because you have to work a job, you have to do everything you normally have to do on top of managing a stream and making sure that you're engaging and interesting enough to watch. And by no means do I think I have any of this. And like, I know that some people are just naturally gifted at presenting and talking and got sort of a natural charisma to them. And I don't know if I have that. I don't think I do, but I will try to at least maybe hone into it and just practice, you know, keep playing, keep trying things, keep trying new ideas and seeing where it takes me, and see if I want to be on the platform. Because, like, I'll be honest with you, I'll be bluntly honest with you, streaming to me is very cringe. I find it very cringe just because you gotta kind of put on like an act, right? And, you know, I think initially I thought it was cringe, but I've been watching a lot more, or many more Twitch channels as of recently. And I've realized that it's not as cringe as I initially thought, because people come together on this platform and make some truly beautiful communities and have amazing moments that have changed their life. And I'm really hoping that, given enough time and effort and playing or streaming, that eventually I can have some life-changing moments and potentially build something cool. I also just think that, you know, actually, you know what, as I'm thinking about this, it's not really that true. I was also thinking that maybe Twitch was a way to control your own social media in a way. You know, be online, but then have some modicum of control over it. But I don't actually agree with that because, you know, you don't really have a lot of control. You have control over your channel, what you post, what you decide to make content-wise, and you can also, you know, kind of curate your own community. But at the end of the day, it's owned and operated by Twitch, right? And Twitch can do absolutely anything they want to your channel at any time. So, or if you don't have an internet connection or anything, then it's out of your control, right? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but I'm just trying to say that felt like the one piece of social media that I wanted to engage with and see where it takes me, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright. Let's see what we're up against here. I missed. Bro, let's get spikes. Dude, my allies really need to fuck off right now. Okay, he's gonna slam in a minute. Let's get spikes again. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. If King DDD chooses to swing, yeah. Bruh. Oh, god damn it. It's doing the start thing right now. Okay. 10 more defense patches. Holy shit. Ugh. Oof. I think you guys are seeing why this is so difficult. This is so difficult. Oh my god. This start thing is so frustrating. I don't know why it's doing it, but... Okay. So... we are going to... Oh, I think we're going to get the fly ship back there. I think what we're going to do is at 10 o'clock my time, we are going to... So basically on the hour, we're going to switch to 5 minutes. And then I think as the time goes on, we're going to slowly decrease the time and just try to increase the amount of chances that we have fighting him. Because although we get a lot of items, which can really help, it honestly just feels like it's just RNG. It's just a matter of getting the right offensive items. Jesus, can I collect this weight? There we go. It feels like it's just a matter of getting the right offensive items, which is completely RNG. If anybody at all comes in chat and has any advice, then by all means, feel free. But part of this is just me trying to just try. Again, since this is RNG, there's only so much that we can really do. You know, we can make possibly, like, the best ship with the highest stats, but then that doesn't really mean shit if we don't get the right items. We can spin around and slap at him, but that's so dangerous because when he swings his hammer, it's like a nuclear bomb every time it hits you. It just absolutely wipes you out every time. Where is this guy? I think he's underground. Oh my god. Oh my god. My thumb is starting to hurt now. From holding A down so much. Oops, I just tabbed out of the game. My bad. Yeah, so what's interesting is that my controller is starting to... Oh my god. I am not in control right now. My controller is just deciding to give up on me. Jesus. Let's get the mouse off screen. I love how this song was playing as I was having technical difficulties. So my controller is basically selecting other things, which is really annoying. I think there's a way to fix that. But I don't really know how to fix it. It's fine. We're not getting very lucky with items at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, so, I'm excited for this because I do have a couple ideas for Twitch streaming, and I've also bought Dredge. That's another game that I would like to play on stream. I think eventually I would like to play Expedition 33, because I know a couple friends want to watch me play that. So, could be interesting. And... Oh, what do we got? The unidentified pillar. Okay. There's a couple other things that I think I'd like to play on stream. You know, I've been gaming for a long time, chat. There's a lot of games that I've played over the years. And I do have, like, a top 100 list of my favorite games of all time. And I think the pillar's on the building. And I might slowly start to play through some of those games, but we'll see. Some of those games do take a long time to beat, and will probably take some time to curate through stream, basically. But I know I would ask this if I was a Twitch streamer right now. I have played and beaten all of the Soulsborne games. Every single one. Everything from Demon Souls to Elden Ring. I've not played Night Rain. I don't have any intentions on playing Night Rain. Nothing against it. It's not for me at the moment. So, I know Bloodborne is my favorite Soulsborne game of all time, so I might play that on stream one day too. But it's another game that I am extremely rusty on, so... We're not going to play any of the Soulsborne games anytime soon. I think the most realistic games that we might play, that I mentioned before, is we might play Warhammer, and we might play Super Mario Sunshine, just because I think that's a good summertime game. And I think it'd be pretty fun, because it's a lighthearted game. It is pretty freaking difficult at some times, but... You know, our goal will just be to play it, and I think as a challenge, we might do a little bit of drinking as well while we play that stream. So, stay tuned for that. I'll post in the updates on the Twitch page what we end up doing for the next stream. It'll be between Warhammer or Super Mario Sunshine. We'll see. Warhammer is one of those games, too, that, like... or Space Marine, is that I don't know how difficult it is. I've heard that Space Marine can be pretty tough. So I don't know how possible it's going to be if it's just me. We might also have a guest with us for Space Marine 2 whenever we get to that, but I will have to see and check in with them if they are able to and wanting to. If not, we'll just play it solo, but we'll see. This is pretty shit. I did not get a lot of good items for this one. Not the best. Okay. Yeah, pretty meager stats across the board. Not great. Alright. Oh my fucking god. Like, do you see why it's so hard to hit him? Let's use spikes again, because spikes is actually pretty good. I think he just used his hammer like the bitch he is. He used his hammer, he just wiped out some more people. He's not... Dude, he's not that damaged. Oh, yeah. Big damage. He still looks like he's good, though. He's not even blinking red yet. Bruh. Our allies are completely dead, so it's just up to us. He just smacked me. I think we're dead. Because he's going to use his hammer in a minute, and yeah. Oh my god. This is so hard. Okay. Oops, it's doing the thing again. So frustrating. I think I could probably reboot this, and it might fix it, but we'll see. But yeah, I mentioned this earlier as well. We will also be... this challenge, if I don't get it completed today, we will keep doing it. We're not going to do that for the next stream. I'd like to play a different game for the next stream. But we will come back to this every so often until we kill King DDD, which... in a way, lets me put off making my first video for YouTube, but is also a detriment because then I have no YouTube content for people to enjoy. Which it might make more sense to... maybe it makes more sense to just keep playing Kirby Air Ride until I get this challenge done. But... I don't know, I want to play a different game. So hopefully we can get this done today. Bruh. There is no ships. For some reason, my volume is now being controlled by my controller. Again, it's starting to... I don't know why this happens, but sometimes my controller just decides that it's now going to control, like, my PC. And I think it's because the inputs are, like, tied to things, which is very annoying. I will try to fix that. Possibly for next stream. But, yeah. Oh, look. It's giving me a hint that we're gonna fight King DDD. Huh. Who would've guessed that? So, when you're playing regular mode, and it's like... it can basically have... any mode. Obviously that hint is way more useful because it'll tell you, hey, I see that you guys are going to be gliding in your future. So then you know, okay, I need to get a ship that's good at gliding. Or, hey, seems like you guys might be racing. Okay, I should get a ship that's good at racing. I mean, that's not what it says, but the hint just basically says something like that. So it's way more useful when you're playing normal mode, but... my volume? No, it's not. Oh my god. Okay. Yo. I'm gonna risk it, chat. And we're gonna just stick with the normal shit. And try and get the legendary. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Is it a good thing to do? Definitely not. Especially because I just saw the moped over there. But Fuck it. Just think of how amazing it would be to kill King DDD on the starter ship. That would be pretty amazing. I should definitely get some health upgrades, though. Just in case I don't get the pieces. We're gonna use this. You know, back in the day... Oh, that's definitely a legendary piece. Back in the day, I used to ride the railings quite a bit. Oh my god, dude. Okay. That sounds bad. I used to ride the railings. I was not a pole dancer. No shame, though, if that's your job. But yeah, I used to ride the railings, like, around the map to, like, scout for pieces. It's not the worst strategy in the world, honestly. You can kind of cover a good amount of ground going through all the railings and see a decent amount of the map, but I don't know. It just... You do still somewhat miss some of the items doing that. So it's not perfect. But, you know. Okay. Let's ride it a bit. Especially because if you see, like, a red box, like, right now there, you know, you're kind of effed, because you gotta go around. Let's check down here, actually. No cigar. Let's go up above. Another strategy, you can come up here, check the map really quick for any obvious pieces. So far, nothing. Maybe on the gondola? Nope. 1 minute and 45 seconds. Can we get the pride ship? Can we be filled with pride? I don't know. But yeah. This is a challenge I want to complete, definitely. And I think now y'all definitely can see why this is a challenge, because it's just... It's so difficult. It's so hard. You know, it... Honestly, when I play this game just normally, it feels like anytime I get King DDD, it's just like, okay, we're gonna die. Like, this is just a throwaway match now. Because you guys have seen that he just destroys you when he hits you. And your teammates are basically bumbling around, wasting items that you potentially need. Not doing that much to him. Oh, this is guaranteed. Let's go! Woo! We are filled with pride. Let's bust the star, if we can. Oh, crap. Now, I said it's good at flying. I never said I was good at flying. We busted it. Nice. So yeah. This is why this is so difficult, though. Like, I don't know. Now, I want to say I deliberately didn't search up anything for this because I wanted to do it on stream on my own. But in reality, I'm just really fucking lazy. So there could be a strategy to this. There could be a meta. There might not be. I don't really care. We're just doing it and hoping we get him eventually. I really wish that we could, like, increase the time that we have to fight him. That would be one thing I wish I could do, but... You son of a bitch. Oh, spikes. King DDD is definitely the kid on the playground who, like, basically cheat. Like King DDD would cheat at grounders, 100%. He would be it, and he would have his eyes like wide open the entire time he plays. Like, how am I supposed to fucking hit him with this? Yo, sword, sword. We have 28 seconds. No! Oh, son of a bitch! That was actually like a decent run. Damn. Oh. Oh, god damn it. Okay. I'm gonna quickly reboot the game. Hopefully that'll fix this weird issue. Oh, actually, hold on. Let us just hit start so that it saves our progress. Okay. Let's reboot. Hopefully that will fix the problem and I won't keep tabbing out. Let me know if the audio's fine and everything. Actually, we can play the beginning with sound. Good shit. Good shit. Okay. I'm gonna turn the volume back down again. Just let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. We don't want it too loud. Okay. I mean, my problems may not have been fixed, because I think if I tab out, it, I think it just... the same problem happens, but it's fine. Oops. Oh, we can make it slower? We're not gonna make it slower. Alright, let's do Pink Kirby again. Alright, back at it again. Whew! You know, before I started streaming as well, not gonna lie, there were some, like, little panic attacks that I had, because, like, I've done a lot of research into streaming, and I've just been around on the internet long enough that I know how terrifying people can be, you know, with doxing and, basically just, like, tanking your streams if they really want to go for that. So... it can be pretty scary, and that's one of the reasons why I found it hard to get online, because of what people can do, and also just, again, putting my face out online is just scary, right? You know, I don't think anyone's perfect, and I try to be the best person that I can be, but sometimes I make mistakes. I might say something inappropriate, or, you know, I'd like to consider myself that, like, not racist, in support of the LGBTQ community, and all, like, everyone, because I think everyone deserves to be happy and feel safe and have sovereignty for themselves on this planet, but not everyone agrees with that statement, unfortunately, and it's, I don't know, I'm not saying I'm a saint, but I make mistakes, and that's another reason why I was kind of scared to stream, just in case I say the wrong thing, you know, but I'll do my best, and I just ask for advance forgiveness if I make mistakes for the time being. But we shall see how things go. Okay, I don't think I need any more speed upgrades. I'm pretty fast. Okay. Sure, fly. I think the best upgrade to get is like offense, defense. I can't remember if there's one for damage. Oh, well, that'd be offense. And definitely turn. Turn is very helpful. Just to be able to maneuver quickly. Boy stole some items, did he? Where is he? Did he? Where is he? He's... Oh, he's underground in the tree area. Okay. See, one of the things about... Oh, there he is. Come back here. I gotta slap him. There we go. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he dropped an all. Nice. One of the things about making this YouTube video is, like, I want my first YouTube video to be, like a Kirby Air Ride video. Basically on this challenge, me doing this stream. Problem is, I need to actually kill him, or, well, defeat King DDD in order for me to make the stream, or the video. So if I don't do it, I can't make my first YouTube video. So I do have 2 YouTube channels. I have my main YouTube channel, where I'm planning on doing like more curated content there. But I also have a VODs channel. Links are down below. And I do have a VOD up right now. Oh, I thought I saw a red box over there. I do have one VOD video up right now of me and my buddy Richard playing an offline stream of Peak. Spoilers, I'm very bad at Peak, so we definitely did not reach it, but it's there if you want to watch it. And one thing as well that I wanted to do eventually with my streams is have like music in the background for when I'm starting my stream, and you know, when I'm just like chatting with y'all for a bit. The only problem is that copyright is so strict, and I'm so afraid of it that I haven't got any music yet for that. I've looked into it pretty hard. I've done some research, and there are some contenders for me to do that, but I'm still very afraid of it because, to be honest, music is so strict that and in doing my research, I've learned that even if you have the rights to play a song, you can still get copyright striked. So it's kind of annoying because, like, no one is really safe. And... Oh fuck, okay. No one is really safe from copyright. You know, you can take every precaution to make sure you do it right and follow the law or the rules that whatever producer has put out there for their music. And that is what protects you. So if you have the rights to play something, you follow the rules that the producer or the studio has for displaying music on stream and YouTube and whatnot. If you do get copyright strikes somehow, you then can basically, you know, fight it, combat it, reach out to Twitch or whatever authority it is, or reach out to the music producer themselves, and they should be able to take it down. But just even me explaining that, I'm sure you can see where the problems arise with that. It's obviously incredibly kind of sketchy, and you know, they say that a lot of people don't get their answers or voices heard unless they have a big enough audience and unless they have a following on Twitter, apparently. So, yeah, I don't have either of those things, so I'm just trying to play it safe for the most part, up until things progress, and then maybe I'll look into it later. Alright, let's give this another go. Spikes, okay. Motherfucker took it. Okay, you just hit me. Is Tornado the play? I did a lot of damage there. I'm terrified of his hits, dude. I feel like King DDD's abusive father. I'm scared of him hitting me. Like, see, look at that. He just did some... Yeah. God damn. Bruh, why is this so hard? This is a game for children! Oh. Alright, it's close enough. We are going to put the game back down to 5 minutes. And we're going to slowly decrease it down to 3. Because we're going to rapid fire this for the last hour or so. And we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I might extend the time and go a little bit later if I'm up for it, or we might not, but we'll see how this goes. Dude, King DDD is such a Giga Chad in this game. He just beats all of our ass with his hammer and walks away like it's nothing. Like, straight up. He is such a Giga Chad. I really, really wish I could defeat him. But he just beats my ass. Like, every single time. It's because I don't really know what's the best way to deal with his hammer. Oh, I just saw an all. What the fuck? I don't know the best way to deal with his hammer. Like, I don't know if there's a way to counter it or block it. I suppose that's what research is for, but as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's any way to counter things. I believe. Like, I think you just straight up have to not get hit, but it's really hard because there's not really a good way to do that. You have to get up close to him with some of the abilities, like spikes and the sword, and that's when he just slaps you and you take so much damage, so I'm wondering if the only way to counter it is just to get a whole bunch of defensive items in City Trial, you know? Is just to raise your defense as much as possible, but that's where the RNG comes in. Oh, guaranteed legendary. Oh. Got stuck on the track. Bruh, do I even want the Hydra, if that's what it's called? Do I even want the Hydra? The answer is, I don't know. It does give me a shit ton of health, but it wastes so much time to charge up in the beginning. Bruh. Like, I don't even think there's a point in bullying my fellow quote-unquote teammates as well. Because they don't really... I mean, they collect some items, so, like, potentially you could bully them to steal some of their items, but, like... I don't think it's really that worth it. Like, I think it's better just to leave them alone. And hope that they don't steal my items. Because let's be frank here. In this game, at least, I am the main character. So theoretically, if we're in, like, this toxic mindset, they're only here to serve me. And they're doing an absolutely miserable job with it. You know, they might have that in mind, and are choosing to troll me. That could make sense. Bruh, I don't need speed, I need power. Oh, the pillar. Might as well smash it. Oh, goddammit. I think that's all that I want from here. Like, maybe I'll try and get Dragoon. Or not Dragoon, sorry. Hydra. Yeah, guaranteed. Alright, well. Oh shit, missed it. There we go. Like, I don't know, the health kind of feels worth it a little bit. It's just... It takes a good, like, 7-ish seconds, maybe 8, to power up the ship. But the health is so much, which really does help when fighting King DDD. But I don't know. Bruh. I wonder what the speedrunning community looks like for this game. It'd be interesting to see some cracked players. Alright. Oh, I just ripped ass. You know what? This might be the play, because this ship actually, I'm realizing, is super like, the maneuverability is pretty good. Oh god, I just hit myself with my own bomb. I don't know, it's like, it stops pretty nicely. Okay, my allies are dead, it's just me now. We're looking good, we have a decent amount of health. Let's use the super ability and see what happens. Bruh. I feel like that was actually a pretty good run. And I'm realizing that the Hydra actually could be pretty goated. Like, it was pretty good. Like, I know I was complaining about it earlier, about how it was kind of, like, stopping, but, like, that was actually helping getting some hits, but... it's tough. It's tough. Let's see if we decrease the time now. Let's see if that ends up helping or making things worse. So we only got 4 minutes. I think the time decrease is just going to make it tougher. but I don't know. I want to have more chances at fighting him. Again, there is an element of RNG to this. If you get good items, you know, that can make all the difference. But, you know, to some degree, if our ship is bad, we're also still gonna have a tough time. Yeah. Interesting, interesting. You know, yeah, I think the time, shrinking the time is actually going to make it harder, but we'll just see. We'll see what it's like, at least to get a feel for it. I'm thinking that probably the default stats of like 5 minutes, them on 3 difficulty is probably going to be, that's probably like the meta. Because it is nice to have, like, more time collecting items. But it's also just more time not, you know, fighting King DDD for it all to just be RNG. So, yeah, yep. And hopefully we can get the legendaries, but it is completely RNG, right? You know, there will be games, I don't know if it's gonna drop every single game, but it feels like there are certain games that you get it and some that you don't. Ooh, getting bobbed down here is not good. And honestly, it kind of is better when our allies are dead in the last fight. Because that way they don't really get in your way as much. And they don't steal your items. But then, you know, obviously it's less potential damage, but I feel like they don't do that much to begin with, so... All boxes contain the same item. What item is it? Oops. Let's see. If it's a goated item, it is not a goated item for me. I don't know why, but I feel like this ship is better than the Star for, like, health and stuff, but I could be wrong. Bruh, can you, this event stop? It's such a waste of time. That's the other thing too, we could turn events off, but I feel like that's just not as fun. You know? Like, events can be goated, and it can give you some really good items. Well, that's about it. It can give you some really good items, depending on what event it is, but... I think it's better just to... I think it's better to keep it on. It's also funner, or more fun, than if I'm not doing it, but... Okay. Alright, let's do this. I see spikes. Give it to me. Bruh, allies, please. Please, allies. Okay, that's not good luck for that. Bruh, can I have an item, please? Okay, let's get lightning. This is kind of a bungled run. I also don't know if it's better to, like, do this or to spam a different upgrade. Also, green needs to fuck off right now. could be it. This could be it. If we just keep hitting them with this. No, the timer. I don't know about this, actually. Bruh, DDD, please! Nah, damn it! That was a close run. That was so close. God damn it. Whenever we see him blinking red like that, that's definitely a good run. God. Oh my god. Okay. Let's decrease the timer even more. So we're at 3 minutes. That's basically the shortest it can be, so let's see how this goes. Less time to get items. Oh, I forgot to change my color. Oh well. We are going to pick up the motorcycle because it was actually pretty good last time we did it. It's slow as shit, but the defense and its durability feels better. Again, I could be talking out of my ass. I'm not an authority on this game. Or... Jesus Christ. You motherfucker, did you just... You mother... He stole my item. Bruh. I love how he stole a turn upgrade while I was trying to turn and get it. That piece of shit. That piece of shit. God damn it. We definitely needed some speed upgrades for this, though, because it goes very slow, as I've mentioned before. Yeah. Apparently there's also a, I think I've done it already, but there's like a challenge for clearing this entire forest of trees. Oh, son of a bitch. And also clearing this entire area of, like, all these, like, buildings. I have done it already. Oh, guaranteed legendary piece. What do we got? Ooh, it's the Pride ship. Okay. The only thing is I don't think that Pride, or the Pride ship is gonna be very good. Or, like, it's not that great for this. Because sure, it has health, but... or it does... Well, it kind of has health. But its main benefit is that it can fly really high, right? And we don't really need fly in this at all. If anything, we just want to be on the ground more and just be fast enough that we can get items and fast enough to keep up with King DDD. Bruh. 30 seconds left. Damn, it really... 3 minutes is definitely... Who would have guessed? Reducing the timer makes the gameplay shorter. Huh. Surprise. But we're still gonna give it a try, because, again, RNG is RNG, so... Alright. Oh boy. Will we get it this time? We shall see. Man, why does someone always have the lawnmower as their ship? We got 2 starter ships, so whatever. They don't matter, chat. It's me that has to do it. I am the chosen one. Okay, spikes, not bad. Dude, I'm gonna be bouncing around. I have very bad turn ability. This is so... Oh yeah, okay. This run's already cooked. What the fuck just happened? Oh my god, he's cleaning house right now. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Why does it do that, man? Like, drops one right in front of me. You son of a bitch. We're on the same side. Help me. Help me. Okay, big damage. Oh my god, dude. My turning is so bad. Okay, you just smacked me. Please, don't smack me. Daddy DDD. Like, is staying behind him safe? I don't even know. Because he seems to have a pretty far reach with that. Dude, I'm so slow I can't even keep up with me. And Red is trolling. Oh my god, I blame Red for that run. I blame Red for that run. He was blasting me with that electricity, bro. Okay. I think 3 minutes is probably fine, actually. Like, it's not a whole lot of time, but again, RNG. That's the name of the game right now. That's this whole mode. Gathering stats can definitely help when you're fighting him, and can definitely help in the other game modes, but really, if you don't get, like, spikes, the sword, or electricity, you're kind of cooked. Like, all the other ones are kind of shit. I try my best to use, like, tornado and, like, the, like, bird one, but I don't know, it seems hard to use because you have to, like, do the spinny move to actually, like, hit with it, and it's just kind of difficult, right? Because you have to, like, spam your joystick left and right really fast to do the tornado move. So, you know, right? Like, I could do it right now, so that's me spinning my joystick. It's not the most hard thing to do, but, like, when you're in a ship that is bad at turning or too fast, it can be pretty difficult. Bruh. Oh god. Bruh! DUI mode again. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh. Why do I always get spikes in this mode, bro? It's terrifying. Yeah. But yeah, you know what? Oh, actually, what I haven't talked about already about this is the new Kirby Air Ride that's coming out. I mean, I don't think there's been that many details on it, but I can tell you right now, I definitely want to play it, and hopefully play it on stream. I unfortunately won't be able to play it probably at launch. I don't know when it's coming out, but I don't have a Switch 2. Mainly just because of availability, and I'm broke as shit, so... we'll get it eventually, because if Kirby Air Ride 2 has City Trial mode, it has to have City Trial mode. That's the point I'm trying to get across right now. If there's no City Trial, what's the point? What is the point? Because I don't know the original reason why they created this game. I'm happy that they did, but initially, like, it feels like it was supposed to be almost like a Super Mario, like a Mario Kart clone, but with Kirby. And I feel like it was not that great as a Mario Kart clone. Like, it does have a racing mode and, like, a bunch of mini games, but City Trial really does feel like where this game is at. Because it includes, like, almost all the modes except for one of them, and, like, you know, cycles between them on the normal mode. Alright, let's do this. We got a sword right in front of us. Okay. This is a pretty good run so far, unless he smacks us and then we're screwed. Okay, he smacked us, we might be screwed. We're screwed. That was going so well. Damn it. That was going so well. We didn't have a lot of health, to be fair, though. Oh. Is my... What the fuck is happening? Okay. What is happening? Why did Steam open up? Oh, I think my controller, like, glitched out and selected Steam somehow. Okay. We are going to... Oh, God. And I can't even Alt-Tab. Oh, God. Mayday, mayday. Okay. My whole... Am I even still live at this point? Like, my OBS seems to still be running. Okay. So, right now, my... like, the screen with Kirby Air Ride is, like, frozen. And... I can't seem to tab out of it. Let's see if I can close things. Oh my goodness. It completely crashed. I think what happened is I hit... again, my controller, if it clicks the wrong thing, it, like, hits the menu. And... it just starts clicking things, like, random inputs on my computer, and I think it just, like, tried to open, like, Steam live streaming mode, and pretty much just crashed everything. So, I'm still live streaming, but this screen is completely frozen at the moment. So, I don't know what I can do, and Task Manager is also not being very nice to me. I can't even Alt-Tab. Tier list time? You know, you might be right. You might be right. Although, I don't even know if I can open it. Jeez, I can't force quit the applications. Okay. Alright. Well, yeah, you know what? Let's just do a tier list while this is frozen for the time being. Although, am I even able to open up a window for this? Let's see. It should be okay. Yeah, I can't even put it on the main screen. That is so funny. Okay. So, let us get the tier list open. Okay. Okay. I still want to be able to see stream while I do this, but let us open up the browser capture. Okay. And we'll just adjust this so that you guys can see it properly. Oh my god, why can't... Bruh. Oh, it's locked. I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. Let's just extend this out a bit. Let's See, can I zoom out a bit? Okay. Okay. We can see that for the most part. Okay. So, we have our list of ships at the bottom. We have the classic tiers as we all know and love. But I'm going to add another row below. And this one is basically going to be, like, not applicable. And there's a reason why I want to do a not applicable. And I'll explain why. So, for the not applicable, part, we're pretty much going to put right away. Let me just see if I can reveal more to y'all. We're just going to cover the Tubby Waifu. We don't need to see that. Perfect. Ooh. Perfect. Okay. So for the not applicable, like right away, we're going to put King DDD and Meta Knight, because technically those ships are only available, or like those characters are only available in free mode, as I understand it. So, they're cool, don't get me wrong, but it's basically, a gimmick, and you can't really use them in the full city trial mode except for free run. So we're going to put those in not applicable. And there is one more ship that belongs in not applicable. And I don't remember the name of it, but it's like the S tier, like normal star, basically. This is another ship that I think is not obtainable in the base city trial mode. I think the only way to get it is in free run, and it's basically just for you to use it to explore and whatnot. Now, again, I need to express that I am not well versed in the unlocks of the game. I actually only realized that unlocks were a thing like last year, and that's how you get like the other colored Kirby's and whatnot. So that's also you get Meta Knight and King DDDs we saw today, because I unlocked Meta Knight. And yeah, I don't know if you can potentially unlock this like ship and get it in normal city trial, but as far as I understand it, it's only in free run. So those go in the not applicable because you can't get them. So let's start with the first ship here. Now this ship is what me and my brother used to call the lawnmower. I guess I could also bring up the names of the ships. You know what? We're not going to do that. I'm lazy. So we called this the lawnmower just because it's kind of sounded like one to us, and it's got like a startup engine, almost like the legendary Hydra ship. Like you kind of gotta like get it going to go. So we call it the lawnmower. This ship is fucking garbage. It is going in the F tier. It is so bad. I think it has a decent defense and maybe offense, but everything else is bad. It's slow. It can eventually go fast once you get some upgrades into it, but you could say that about every ship. In my opinion, it's pretty crap. By the way, this is obviously a tier list by me. So, this is my opinion. It's my tier list. This is what I think of these ships. Starter ship, 100%, I think belongs definitely in the bottom tier. Like, they're pretty bad. I do think that the lawnmower is probably worse than the ship, because you can upgrade the star to be goated. I've done it before, where you just power upgrades into it and it's good. You know, you can make it good, but we have to think about these ships on their base stats. Like, by themselves, are they good? And I would say that it's probably an F tier as well. The way that I'm going to do this, too, is that I know that some people kind of do it differently, but the top of F tier, or the top of any of these tiers, means it's the best in its tier. The farther to the right it is, means it's the worst in its tier. So I would actually argue to say that the lawnmower is probably bottom of F tier for sure. Now, obviously, obviously, we have to put the Pride ship, the Dragoon, as I think it's called, top of S tier, for sure. This is a great ship. It's fun. It's relatively good in its stats. Not the best at health, but you know, its flying capability makes up for any of its faults because it's just so much fun. It's definitely the best, in my opinion, the best legendary ship of the two. But yeah. Now, this ship. I don't know what it's called. We used to call it the spaceship because it kind of looks like a rocket. Um, this ship, I don't really get very often. It's pretty slow with its base stats. It's very slow to start up. But this is one of those ships that in a race, it over time it can go very fast. But it's not like the worst ship in the world. I wouldn't put it in an F tier. I think it probably belongs in D or E. For now, I think I'm gonna put it in top of E tier. Obviously, I think without a doubt we have to put the Hydra probably in S tier. It's still a really good solid ship as we've seen today. Its defense stat and offense stat is very high. It's extremely fast. It's very fun to use in races because sometimes you just power through everyone. Um, I think where its major fault comes in is obviously its startup time is pretty detrimental in some cases, as we've seen today. For instance, if you use it in a drag race from just straight start to finish, there have been times that my allies or my competitors, their ship is so powerful that they speed through to the end, and I haven't even finished starting up the Hydra. So there are moments and instances where the Hydra can be absolutely trash, and in some of the basically the flying races and the um, what do they call it? The like target races. It's pretty bad. Now this ship, I do kind of like this ship because it feels like it. I don't know. I feel like it has some sort of defensive, offensive stat, and it's kind of similar to the spaceship in that, like, over time it goes a bit faster, but it kind of caps out pretty hard. And its flying is like all right. It seems to be like average across the board. So like this is probably the most like midis average ship. But I'll also base it somewhat on looks. Like looks, I think it looks great. I don't remember what we used to call the ship. I think we called it attack when we were kids. But I'm definitely putting this ship at D. I think it's like a C or a D. Because I'd rank it better than spaceship, but probably, it's very average. So I'll put it there for now. Now the motorcycle. The motorcycle is so slow. It's very bad for races, but it does have a high durability, as we've seen. But when you start out with this ship, it is so incredibly bad in so many different stats. But I still like it. I think all the motorbikes are pretty solid for the most part. But I think I would put it probably. I kind of want to put it in like top of E tier a bit because I think it's better than the spaceship, but I probably wouldn't put it better than this ship. But it's tough because I really like the motorbike a lot actually. Now this ship. Oh my god. This ship I have to put in F tier, but it's really difficult because this ship is, I would say, it has its moments, right? So this is another charge ship where like you have to basically blow up the sphere in the back of it, the ball, and it gets like bigger and bigger, and then it gives you like a really big burst of speed. But if you don't use that, you're basically not moving. And most of the case, this is a detriment. Obviously, it shines in drag races. I feel like this is a drag race ship, but 90% of the time, it's pretty fucking terrible. So I would probably put it in F tier. Honestly, I think because it's a little bit more fun in drag races, I would put it probably above the lawnmower. I feel like the lawnmower is trash, but I don't know. I feel like there's some players out there that would see this or know how to use these ships better than me and say otherwise, but whatever. This is my own experience. Now, this. It's tough because I don't know what ships would be A tier, but I feel like this ship is S tier. I love. We call this darkness. Me and my brother. And I love this ship. It looks awesome. It's really good at flying. And that's pretty much about it. But it's a pretty solid ship most of the time. Just on pure looks alone as well. But I do like darkness quite a bit. So I have to put it in S tier. It's just so good. Um, Now this ship is really weird because I don't really know when this ship would come into play as like a good ship to use. Um, it basically when you drift, right? When you're charging your meter up and drifting, it never really stops. It's constantly moving, right? So even when you drift, it kind of slows down a bit, but it then speeds up and gets a burst of speed right away. Um, so yeah, but to be honest, this ship is fucking terrible. I feel like it's the same ranking as these ships, and I feel like it's probably better than the burst ship there, but definitely I don't know. It has its uses. There are times when I've used it and I've had fun with it, but like for racing, it's not terrible. But it's a hard to control ship. So it's probably still an F tier though because it's pretty bad. But yeah. Now this ship, I have very mixed feelings for because it's a very unique ship. It basically goes at a constant speed. You can obviously increase the speed with a bit with items, but it um, it kind of what's unique about this ship is that it picks a direction, right? So when you stop and you choose a direction, it goes that direction, and you can't like turn normally. So if you try to turn just with your joystick, it won't do it. You have to physically stop every time you turn, which has its uses and its detriments. I don't exactly know where this ship would be goated. I feel like if you boost its speed like to the max at for drag races, I feel like it could be really good. Um, I'm tempted next time we fight King DDD to use this against King DDD to see if it's any good. But I feel like it's going to cause more problems, but it might be good, and we might be able to try it out. But as far as the rankings go, this ship is unique. I like the looks of it. This for some reason this ship and a few others really stand out in my childhood. And this is one of them, so it's getting some of the childhood bonus points. So I would put it probably in C tier. It's weird. You know, I kind of want to raise this ship because between the two, if I have the option in game, I'm mainly leaning towards this ship. So I think I'm going to put this in C. We'll put this in D because I'm not entirely sure with its uses. I feel like we could mess around with this ship and it could be good, but I think I'm going to put it in D and put that in C. Now, this ship, I don't even know what to say about this one. I can't remember what we used to call it. I think we used to call it Shirley Temple, um, or some other kind of ship name, or some kind of other like red color name. But this ship I have mixed feelings for because it's kind of hard to control, but it's not bad. Like it's not terrible. If you boost its stats, like it's not the hardest thing to use. It's kind of user friendly. well, I don't know. It's a tough ship because it's also kind of mid. I feel like it belongs in C tier with this one. It's not something I would normally go for. I like the looks of it. It's a cool looking ship, but it it's not very good. Um, I wouldn't really recommend it too much. Thank you, Kirby the Shining, for the following. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think I would probably put this ship kind of in C tier, probably below this one, because between the two, part of my choice for this is between these two, I would probably choose whatever this one's called. Hello, Aya. um, we are doing a ship tier list at the end of the stream here because my game has crashed and I'm gonna have to restart my computer to get going. So it's close to 11 enough. So we'll finish the tier list and then we'll probably call it a day in a bit here. And um, we, you know what? I'll wrap it up later. We'll finish the tier list first. Now, chat. This ship has probably the most childhood nostalgia value to me. I don't know why, but me and my brother, when we played this game, we would use this ship and just laugh at it because it just seems weird to have this like box like cube that's not very fast, doesn't have the best like health. It's very mediocre, but we would just laugh at it. And again, to us, it kind of looks like a Chinese takeout box for whatever reason, but I don't actually know what its style is trying to mimic or what it's going for. Being that this is a Japanese game, I'm assuming that it's something for Japanese culture, but I'm not sure. But it's just a odd looking ship that I don't really know what it's trying to look like. Like the other ships clearly have design intentions a little bit. I mean, do they have design intentions? I don't freaking know. It just seems like a weird ship for some reason. But at the same time, I love this ship. We called it the Chatterbox back in the day for literally no reason. But oh, an ice cream truck? If it's an ice cream truck, that's incredible. That's hilarious. I mean, it does have a giant character on the side there. So, you know what? Let's settle this right now. I am Googling this. Let's Google it and figure out once and for all what this ship is supposed to be. Because I'm curious. And honestly, let's actually look at what let's look at the proper names for the ships as well. So let's open up the wiki and see how it goes. Okay. It's called the Wagon Star. Let's see. This is straight from the Wikipedia. Its shape resembles a wagon or truck, as the name suggests, and it is covered in decals with designs based on traditional Japanese artwork. Okay. As well as two tassels hanging on the back and front. There is a ladder on the back that would presumably assist the rider in climbing on, though it is purely cosmetic, and there is no unique animation for when Kirby climbs onto the Wagon Star. It has two headlights, which leave square-shaped glowing trails behind it in the air as it travels. The general information on it. The Wagon Star is not known for being able to charge. It has excellent acceleration and handling. It has the second best handling in the game. Wow. Only behind Jetstar and tied with the Compact Star. And above average top speed that is fairly consistent even when turning. It is incapable of charging boost, however, and has poor glide. Okay. By holding down the control stick while driving on the ground, the Wagon Star actually slows down. This trait is unique to the Wagon Star. Okay. Apparently it's like a good all-around machine. The The Wagon Star's design appears to be inspired by the traditional Chinese takeout container. No way! No freaking way! Bruh! What? So me and my brother were not hoping, or what? We were not huffing copium when we thought of this. It actually is inspired by the Chinese takeout container. That's crazy. Now, it is in trivia, so it says it appears to be, right? So this is just somebody writing that down, but I feel so validated right now because I'm not the only one. Me and my brother are not the only one that thought that it was the same thing. Or a Chinese takeout container. Crazy. Okay. I'd be kind of curious to see what the actual translation of the words on the side actually mean. So I'm going to use Google Translate, and we're just going to see what it says. If it can see it. Sorry, I'm putting my camera up to the screen. You know what? I don't think it's recognizing it. So, is it not Japanese? Let's try Mandarin, see what happens. Okay, that doesn't seem right either, but I don't know. Oh, son of a bitch. It literally says below what the words translate to. It says it has two kanji characters on its side, meaning typhoon and meaning sky. So there we go. Kenji. There we go. We have solved some childhood mysteries today. That's crazy. Oh yeah, thank you for thank you. That's exactly what I read, yeah. So that's pretty cool. I'm kind of blown away and I feel so validated right now. And you know what? On the tier list, I was definitely going to put this higher regardless. I think that this goes in A tier. Straight up. I think it does. No ice cream set. That's true. We have invalidated one childhood memory and validated another. But honestly, I can definitely see how it looks like an ice cream truck. Like, no word of a lie. But I'm blown away. I still really like this ship, and although me and my brother would kind of clown on it back in the day, I still really like it. I think for a period of time when we played... Oops, I think I just cut off some of the tier list down there. When me and my brother would play this, we would definitely claim ships. You know how like kids kind of do. We would basically say, whenever you see these ships, they would belong to that person. So, my brother would often claim Darkness. Oh, actually, we have the names here. We should probably say what they are as well. But we would claim a ship, and whenever we see it, we would try to give it to the other person. It eventually did start some fights, but we would work through it, and it was pretty fun to do that for a while. But I would oftentimes claim the Wagon Star because I just liked it. I like the design. Okay. So really quickly, let's just go through the names of the ships that we have here because, again, I don't know the names to these ships. They almost never tell you when, except, I think, if you're doing the, racing mode. But again, who plays the racing mode? I think speedrunners do, but City Trial is where it's at. I will keep saying that over and over and over again. City Trial is where it's at, and they did not tell me the names of the ships. The other thing I just want to highlight, Kirby Air Ride 2 better have City Trial mode, or I will riot. I will be very upset. Anyways, starting from top to bottom. So the Pride ship is Dragoon, as we know. The Darkness, what we called it, is Shadow Star. The other legendary ships called Hydra, We know that this one's called Wagon Star. The kind of weird looking. I can barely describe these because it's like, you know, the sharp looking ship is called Jetstar. This one is called Turbo Star. The sort of almost Egyptian looking like brick one that goes in one direction is called Swerve Star. The motorbike is called Rex Wheelie. The spaceship looking one is called Formula Star. Wonder if that's supposed to be like Formula One. I don't know. The basic star is called Compact Star. The swervy one is called Slick Star, which makes sense. The ball one that charges up is called Rocket Star, which I feel like that should go to the Formula Star, but whatever. The lawnmower is called... Where is it? Bulk Star. King DDD, Meta Knight, whatever. The one that you can't obtain is called Flight Warp Star. Okay, I want to double check Flight Warp Star really quick too to see if you can actually unlock it. Did my... Oh my god. My computer's really starting to glitch, so I gotta like wrap up because it's... I think it's glitching a bit. Yeah, it's only available in free run mode, so you can't actually use it in the game besides free run. It's obviously an incredibly overpowered ship because its stats are just so good on a base, but I feel like it's there for you to just like explore the city trial mode. I was also trying to briefly see if you could use King DDD in anything, but oh my god, the fan wiki is just so busted. Okay, it just took me to like the King DDD wiki, so we're not looking at that. Okay, and the last remaining ships that we have here, the star there is just called Warp Star. That's fair. That's like his base ship. The mid-level motorbike is called Wheelie Bike, which kind of makes sense. And the moped is called Wheelie Scooter. And the last ship there is called Winged Star. Wing Star. Okay. So those are all the official names. Am I going to remember any of that? Absolutely not. But it's interesting to see the different names for them. So, for the last bit of the tier list, this star, I honestly, like the base star, it really does not feel like that good of a ship. Like, I would probably put it in... Uh-oh. Did my website crash? Oh, no, we're good. It's just being a little bit weird. Okay. I'd probably put that in B tier, because it's really good. Or, sorry, it's like... oh, damn, this is tough. Because it also feels kind of mid. But I would say that it's probably better than these two. Because it's like base stats are just like... Again, it's mid, but it's like all around a decent ship, right? So I'd probably put it in B. And for its lore value, since it is like the canon star of Kirby Air Ride and for Kirby himself, I think it deserves top of B tier. Now then, for these last three ships, these are some good ones. This motorbike one, the Wheelie Star, I think it is a solid choice. And it is what King DDD rides, which makes me a little bit bittersweet right now. Makes me a little bit angry, because King DDD has done nothing but destroy me for the past 5 hours. So, but still a goated ship. It's not bad. I think that I would put it above the regular star. I think it deserves top B tier because it is a solid choice that I would pick amongst other ships. Now, the moped. That's what I'm going to call it. The moped. this is a really good choice. I would say that this ship, 9 times out of 10, is going to get the job done. It's not good for flying. You can make it better, but it's not very good for flying. So any of the flying mini games, you're probably screwed if you take this. But it's not like it's terrible. There are moments that it has pushed farther than what I've normally expect. But anything else for racing, for fighting, anything like that, its maneuverability is very good. I would probably put it top of A tier. It's almost in S tier, I would say, because most of the time in Kirby Air Ride, I'm driving this ship. That's why I kind of want to put it in S tier. But I don't know. Compared to these other 4 ships, if I can get the legendaries or this one, I'm typically choosing these ones over this one. So finally, we're at the last ship. I would, as a kid, we called this Fly or Ice, the ice ship. And I think it's probably one of the best ships in the game. You know, it's not exactly fast, but it does feel like the best like non-legendary flying ship. But most of the time, out of all the other ships we've been through, I would definitely pick this ship above every other choice, even above the other darkness ship or the other flying ship, because this one for some reason just always feels better to fly. And I'm doing a lot of this based on gut reaction, nostalgia, the looks of the ship, and basically what choices I would make. And I feel like in order, this is what my brain looks like internally whenever I come across these ships, right? I would probably choose any one of these ships above A tier. I'd probably choose most of these ships above B tier, so on and so forth. All of these ships have their uses. All of them have their ability to be good if you know how to use them, if you get the right upgrades, if you get the right stadium fight at the end. But yeah, these are what I would choose opposed to like this is my choices. So yeah, I think that about wraps up the stream. I hope y'all enjoyed and enjoyed coming along with me for this challenge. And I'm really happy to have been here today for my first ever live stream. I'm happy that it was Kirby Air Ride because it's one of my favorite games of all time. Specifically in my top 10 list favorite games, I think it's number 6. And that top 100 list of my favorite games of all time, I think on stream we might slowly start to go through them over time, just so I can experience it with y'all and just share my love for these franchises. But the King DDD or King D challenge is not over. We're just going to call it for today since I'm having technical difficulties. If I didn't, I'd probably keep going. But we will come back to this challenge at another time, and we will continue it until we defeat him at least once. But for next stream, I will post in the updates eventually when I figure out what I want to do. I'm really leaning towards playing Super Mario Sunshine with that drinking challenge because I think it would be fun. I think it's a great summertime game, but I'll let you guys know. But otherwise, I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you so much for joining and watching and sticking with me for this. Check out my YouTube channels below. I will be posting this VOD and other content that I do there. And eventually, when I finish this challenge, I will make my Kirby Air Ride video. But for the time being, I'm an early creator. There's not a lot of content for me to share at this moment in time. But there will be. So, alright. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming by today. And have a good rest of your week. And until next time, see ya. Oops, I should probably hit the stop streaming button. Okay, bye.